No, I think it's a travesty.
I see your point. I do see your point.
I do.
Today marks the beginning of the last weekend of the Billboard, Terry. Not that it hasn't made its impact already.
Right. Are we having closing ceremonies?
Closing ceremonies at the Billboard on Sunday night?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the Japan little contingent there is going to show up. They're boycotting the Billboard.
Man.
Yeah. They were Steelers fans.
Yeah, were they?
Yeah,
well.
They won the gold medal last night. Is that right? Was it Japan?
You mean for the skating? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fell twice. 30 seconds in, she's down.
The Asian countries just don't win medals like that, especially gold ones.
Yeah.
In the Olympic skating.
Yeah, not their strength.
But, hey, times are a-changin'.
Yeah, U.S. and Russia, was it?
Usually
falling down.
Well, I didn't watch it, but you say she fell in the first 30 seconds?
Yeah, first 30 seconds.
Down goes Coach!
Yeah.
Just like that.
She's on her ass.
Oh,
and then
jeez.
fell again.
Wow. Sounds like you were almost happy about it.
Well, no. I felt bad for her. She's a good little girl.
Is that right?
Yeah.
She looks like she's 12.
I know she does.
I saw her, they said she's arriving at the rink.
Yeah.
And she
for
looked
the
in,
free skate or whatever.
And then I was like, that's all I need to see. The rest of it's anticlimactic.
Yeah, and then did you see Sarah Hughes' sister skating?
No, I was doing a lot of internet stuff. I was called up a couple of times. You don't want to know. Called up a couple of times to witness what my wife thought was amazing television on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I know. I watched that too. I was all over the place.
I did not mind watching this. What's her name? Stacy Keibler?
Yeah, isn't she awesome?
She's got the body of all bodies.
Well, she's a WWE
you're in now, aren't you?
chick,
No.
and her legs
Her
are
legs are
72 inches long.
They go on forever.
Yeah.
They go all the way to the floor.
Oh, I know.
And then she does these splits, and she's got, it looks so effortless, and I don't see how she loses.
Yeah, well, although
she ain't losing to Gay Lachey, she ain't losing to Jerry Rice. I don't know who she's losing to.
Well, but I gotta say, I'm shocked that Jerry Rice is still in there, and the only reason he's still in there is because
Well, he's Jerry Rice. But my wife's commentary was he's gotten better as the show has gone on.
Yes, he has.
But yes, he
was
may.
a little stiff in the beginning.
Oh, jeez. But that's always a disappointment for women, huh?
Not with Jerry Rice, I'm sure.
A little stiff in the beginning, but not the middle and the end.
Right.
And the end is the best part.
Did you see? Did she show you? Nick Lachey was there clapping.
Well, what else?
And then Drew Lachey's fat wife. Well, not fat, but she's pregnant, and she's whoa. Yeah, a few pounds.
Wow.
More than I think is required.
Oh, jeez.
You would expect him to have a better-looking wife, though, wouldn't you?
Yes. I was
Jerry's
shocked.
like the fat police when it comes to pregnant women.
There it is.
I am.
That's
I've
20
had
pounds. Keep back in line.
I know what my doctor recommends.
Wow. Terry had twins. Yes.
It's dangerous if you go way overboard.
But, I mean, if there's any justice on that show, Stacy Keibler can't lose. I mean, she almost looks like a professional.
Oh, I know.
She looks like she's a pro. Steven, your commentary this is the conversation you can actually contribute to.
Oh, I didn't watch.
What?
I was at the Husky game last night, so I missed out.
It's a good excuse. And because of Steven, they blew him out.
Yeah.
I watched the second half of that game.
Did you?
I watched
and
the
then
first and second half.
Once. Oh,
Wow,
you were
really?
there, yeah.
Is that how it
I
works?
thought you were watching Dancing with the Stars on your iPod.
Right.
But, I mean, once it was Huskies by, 16, and with a few, 8 minutes left, I turned it off. It was ridiculous. I was in the bag.
In the bag.
That was a nice time. Took my son. It's a great time.
Dan Grunfeld getting Vicks Vapor Rubs on the Stanford sidelines, refusing to play because he had the flu. Play through the flu, pussy!
Blow your nose.
Play through the flu, pussy!
Get all the phlegm out.
Were you there, too?
I was.
But did you know that Dan Grunfeld wasn't even playing?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I noticed. He came in the second half with 8 minutes to go, and that was it.
Well, he played the first 2 minutes of the game, and it was like, ooh, me phlegm and me cold.
Yeah.
And he sat down, and then he came in late in the game trying to, pull magic out of the hat there? Come on.
Well, it was magical last time Stanford beat Huskies, so.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yes, but now it's pretty clear that the Huskies have established themselves as the better team, and Stanford may very well be sitting out of the postseason.
That was the final nail in the open.
Well, they still have the Pac-10 tournament to make a statement, but
They got to win it, right?
they have to at least make the finals. But, yes,
If Jerry Rice can make the finals, they can make the finals.
stranger things have happened. No, not really.
The T-Man's Party Plan of Vegas is now boarding.
Hello?
Hey, Julie.
Yes.
You're a winner. You're on the plane. You excited?
Yes.
Win a chance at 724-8.
Yes, what station takes your lame ass and sends you down to Vegas?
Cube 93.
Brought to you by Southwest Airlines and New York Casino.
Cube 93.
Jake, it's Brad and Angelina separated. Oh! No, it's not a bust-up, but it is the first time the world's most gorgeous expectant parents have been apart since their whirlwind European tour began at the World Economic Forum in January.
Were they actually crowned world's most best-looking expecting parents?
I guess so.
Well, they're lucky Stephen and Amy had the baby a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no doubt. Because by all means...
There's not a picture I've seen of Brad Pitt that tops picture number 49, Terry.
I know.
No, it's not a bust-up, but it is the first time the world's most gorgeous expectant parents have been apart.
The world's most gorgeous expectant parents.
Wow. So Brittany wasn't gorgeous when she was expecting.
Well, no, currently expecting.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah.
Not of all time. Amongst everyone out there on the planet that is expecting a baby, you should be very clear in knowing that you are not as good-looking and or gorgeous as Brad and Angelina. Now, that's tough to fight, because they are a pretty damn good-looking couple.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't remember the big primetime program.
No, neither do I.
Where they were knighted and crowned the most gorgeous expecting couple.
Yeah, I mean, who handed over their crown to them?
If I really looked hard in the world, I may be able to present this couple, Terry, somewhere in Zimbabwe, I don't know where, that actually may beat them. That's why I'm saying don't be so presumptuous.
Right.
They're talking like it's just a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. When you could certainly say, sure, they have their right to some extent, but not too fast.
Well, I mean, Gwen Stefani is pregnant, and she's very pretty.
Well, she's no Angelina Jolie. I'll tell you that right now.
Some would disagree.
No one would disagree.
Okay.
None would disagree.
None would disagree.
Well, she's pretty close.
No.
All right.
No one would agree.
So she's not really pretty at all?
She's pretty.
But she's just not hot pretty like
She's
Angelina?
not. It's that universal hot prettiness.
Oh.
But you think she's dirty,
She's niche.
too, right?
She's niche pretty.
She's niche pretty?
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right. Blonde niche pretty?
She's niche pretty to a certain group of niche guys. Not because it's a nice, large group, but there's a lot of guys who think Gwen Stefani is gross.
Oh, all right.
All right?
I just thought she
Very
was
few.
kind of universal.
I don't think there's a guy out there who thinks Angelina Jolie's gross. It's not universal.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you right now.
Gotcha.
Could line up a bunch of guys right now and say Gwen Stefani, she's ugly.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know if I can line up anyone in the world that could say Angelina Jolie's ugly.
Not ugly, no.
Right.
No.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's niche pretty.
Okay.
No, it's not a bust-up, but it is the first time the world's most gorgeous expectant parents have been apart since their whirlwind European tour began at the World Economic Forum in January.
Right.
We spotted Brad landing in New York City last night by himself.
Oh.
But before he left for his transatlantic flight,
Yes.
Dad Brad was carrying a sleeping Maddox back to their Paris hotel.
Crazy. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's so sweet. What a great photo op. He's sleeping in his arms. What a great daddy. And he's not making him walk. That's terrific. He's carrying him. Speaking of a person in need of being carried, Terry.
Yeah?
Have you ever got rear-ended before from the looks of those bitches? Call 494-AUTO when you hear one of these. Bam!
That was like the beginning of a Bismarcky song. Have you ever
No, it's been more like taking into the rear end. That bitch looks uglier.
All right, listen. I don't want to hear about your social life. I don't want to hear about any of your little gay escapades.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it.
Not nothing like that, T-Man.
Yes.
But I tell you what, though, it reminds me of somebody that's trying to get ran in from the backside.
What's going on with you this morning, John? And are you aware that you have tuned in today, a day obviously that you're not working, that is an important day on the program because it's the check-handing ceremony to the gayest phone operator, the gayest man, the gayest person in the history of the world. That is what today is. Later this morning, John, you'll be hearing the check-giving ceremonies.
You brought the book, huh?
Okay, I'm getting in my automobile.
No. You.
No one's inviting
That was not an invitation for you to be down here.
How did you interpret that?
You're supposed to be listening from afar. Do you even know what we're talking about, by the way?
I was thinking the billboard, but maybe not.
No, the billboard is passé, even though it's going to be up for a few more days. We've made our statement with the billboard. The job has been done. Now, apparently, I have some business that I made promises for in relation to... Well, you'll just listen. I'm sure you're going to love it.
You will.
It'll be the greatest moment of your life.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Okay, got it, baby.
Okay.
And tape it so we can save it for best.
Yeah, you want to be rolling on this.
It's rolling.
Oh, jeez. The tape we're talking about.
Not anything else that you got in the house.
Obviously, I'm lost, but go. Yeah, I definitely make sure to have it, T-Man.
Okay. Yes, I'm sure you're going to be very happy to hear the ceremonies here in the studio in the check-handing moment to a man who is prepared to take the first steps of the rest of his life, Terry.
Yeah.
Steps are the key words here.
Oh, I know.
Actually taking steps.
Talking about a crash.
Literally and figuratively.
Absolutely. I know.
Yes.
John needs 12 steps to get on with his life.
That's right.
He needs it 12 times over.
Let me try to take more steps than you can, bitch.
Okay. Actually, John, the reality is, I can tell when he's trumping it up, when he's playing it up, and when he's really very much in the bag. John sounds more sober these days than any time in the history of this program.
Maybe he is in the 12 steps.
It's called working, but you know what?
It's called working and a need for finally growing up in life and being responsible. I think John is starting to get a little wind of the reality of the world, that it's time for him to straighten up. And,
I wouldn't say that.
And actually do something that could be perceived as right. And he's going to work regularly. He's not missing days to contribute to this program. And when he does call on his days off, he sounds somewhat lucid and clear-headed. And he sounds, lest we believe for a split second here, he sounds sober. He sounds sober, Terry.
He sounds sober.
He sounds sober. Bonus sober.
What was that word we used the other day? Not, and ain't, and maybe so.
Huh?
I think he had his own show at his apartment.
Oh, yeah, I guess it must have been a good one.
John, so this is I don't want to jinx it, but this is a dramatic turnaround from, let's say, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, as long as we've known you. This seems like the most on the ball you've been in your life, as far as we know it. You want to comment on this?
In my life, T-Man, that I have a tendency to take a step forward or a step backward.
Yes.
But there are moments in my life that I can have a tendency to say to you, T-Man, good morning, because you are the man.
Okay. I mean, I don't know where that came from, but...
well, I think he was going to repeat himself again, and he realized that he, had said it already.
So he's actually learning some broadcasting skills, is what you're saying, after all this time, too.
Oops, I've already said that.
Now if you just can work on getting the grill and the scoliosis fixed, you'll be all set.
Yeah.
Be an all-new man.
Well, I tell you what, T-Man, since obviously I fell behind and I fell down in between, well, I won't ask about that gay phone man. But,
jeez.
Tell me about what's going on this morning, T-Man.
You'll have to wait and see. But it involves the person you just mentioned.
Wait and see or listen and see?
It involves the person you just mentioned, whichever you prefer, all right?
No.
So long as you stay home.
Yeah, stay at home.
The gay phone man, as you call him when you're sober, that is the person who, believe it or not, is going to be the central figure of this morning's check-handing ceremony. Yes, I'm as ashamed as anyone to actually have this happen here in the studio, but happen it must, Terry.
Right, now, are we rolling in the buffet before he gets down here, or what's the dealio?
So I can get naked and swim around it in one last time?
Yeah, one last time. One last roll.
Come over and get me. I got to roll to Seattle, baby.
No, you're not rolling to Seattle.
All right, put me on hold, baby.
You're not rolling to Seattle, and I'm not done with you, believe it or not. It's the first time ever he wants to be put on hold, and I'm not done with him, Terry.
Right.
John, I just want to know if this is going to be pretty much the course of the direction you want to take your life. You realize positive steps. It's not just a step. You talked about a step. I'm talking about, this is major momentum you're making. You're working regularly. You don't sound drunk. You're contributing. You sound like you could put a full sentence together every once in a while. This is big stuff.
Well, sounding and acting and stepping is 4 different things where Gay couldn't get up to
All
step.
right. You know what? He's so focused and obsessed with Gay, he can't even have a conversation.
I know.
I'll tell you what. I'll put you on hold like you requested.
Right. Just keep him there.
Talk to Pasty Dave like maybe he appreciates all the gay obsessions.
Right. Pasty's not used to, not having to scream and yell and all that stuff. It's kind of a mellow thing for him now.
Now, the reality of it is John is not nearly as entertaining on the air. True. You agree?
I absolutely agree.
But we're willing to sacrifice that unbelievable amount of entertainment he gives when he's pissed drunk and the biggest loser in the world.
Yeah.
For him to have a less loser-like status, which I'm not completely convinced of, but
So
at least
better
he's
life, at
a better
least.
life in that he's working. He must be making some money.
No.
And he's not using it on beer and alcohol as much, Terry. 'Cause
Wow.
beer's not alcohol. And he sounds like some progress has been made over a subtle amount of months here.
Well, there
We're
goes.
about changing lives here at the Team A.
John not drunk, gay, skinny, Audrey a nun. It's terrible.
Audrey not a chat line whore anymore?
Yeah.
Right. She's a rapper now.
Mofo not a mofo.
He's a nurse.
Yes. The possibilities are endless here.
Wow.
Stars now Beverly?
Yeah. Is it the Bachelor changed?
I don't know.
Wow.
We have better. I didn't realize this was a possibility. We're taking the dysfunctional family, and we're taking the dis out of functional.
Whoa.
Pasty with spray tanning. I mean, holy crap. Everybody's changing.
Tying back my chins.
Steven's tied back the chins.
Man. Hit the plums.
He's no longer wearing the jeans that show off the plums. You got it. We can make a list of all the positives here.
Wow.
I didn't realize this was happening, Terry.
Oh, my
It's a little
God.
bit frightening. Give me a moment. If you thought the T-Man's party plane to Vegas was big last year, look out! Don't bother bringing any clothes, you won't need it. We'll be drinking, we'll be midnight swimming, we'll be gambling, we'll be clubbing, we'll be blowing every cent we ever made. Give me a holiday, give me a holiday, give me a holiday. Ooh! It's Vegas time, baby!
Come on.
The T-Man's Party Plane to Vegas. Pre-boards weekdays at 7, 2, 4, and 8.
Brought to you by Southwest Airlines and New York Casino.
Party Plane to Vegas, baby! Cube 93.
Hey, Niles.
Yeah, man.
KFC has a new TV ad on the air, which supposedly has a hidden message in it. If you play the spot back slowly on your VCR or DVR, KFC is trying to prevent people from skipping commercials.
If you play it back slowly, if you play it, like, what, backwards, like the old records they used to talk about with the subliminal satanic messages? This Colonel Sanders is the lamb of... Well, they wouldn't say lamb in there.
No.
Yeah.
No. They wouldn't.
What are they talking about, man? That's weird.
I don't really get it.
Yeah.
If you play it bad, meaning if you play it over or if you play it backward? What is she talking about? She said if you play it back.
Yeah.
I guess she means if you just play it over again, you may hear the subliminal message. If you're like skimming through it, because people fast forward to the message. Maybe in the fast forward, it says, "You're easy."
Yeah. But if you play it slow.
Yes, you me.
Supposedly has a hidden message in it. If you play the spot back slowly on your VCR or DVR, KFC is trying to prevent people from skipping commercials.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's, I think that because everybody skips forward through.
Yeah, so if you play it fast, if you're fast forwarding it, you're going to hear some message as you're speeding through. Our coleslaw's the best. Something like that.
Coleslaw is the best.
But you don't hear things when you're fast forwarding, do you?
The coleslaw is very good. I don't know what the recipe is for coleslaw, but it's very good.
Maybe that's what they've done is they actually put the recipe for the coleslaw in the message.
Well, why would they do that? Then everyone can make it. Because everyone's fast forwarding through the commercials. No one watches commercials, Terry.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's the opposite, that they're making you slow down the commercial because they know that everybody with a DVR or TiVo or a VCR fast forward through it.
Leave it to a marketing expert like myself. Yes. Slow down. Steven has had a subliminal message in his head about KFC for about 10 years now. Go to KFC.
Well, I can't hear things when I fast forward. I don't know what the point of that would be.
Eat a 16-piece bucket by yourself.
Wow. That's possible?
Well, he does hold the record.
Wow. Steven. Way to go. Extra crispy or original?
Oh, jeez.
Not know.
Oh.
He's an extra crispy kind of guy.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I could put back a few of their biscuits, though.
I love their biscuits.
Put them back
honey?
on the counter or put them back in your throat?
Oh.
What do you think?
In his throat. He's just a garbage can for the biscuits.
Got it. All right, there you go. There's hidden messages in KFC commercials.
Wow. All right.
If they say so.
Okay.
Speaking of a message that's not so hidden, yesterday, Raina Peterson was one of the qualifiers, I guess, for the trip to Vegas there, the T-Man's party plane, which has gotten people in a frenzy. People going crazy over this party plane because everyone knows there's limited spaces, and people are more hyped up over this year than they were, even close last year.
Right.
Like, people didn't realize last year was going to be a good time. Now they got it in their heads that this is it.
Good time had by
That
all.
you gotta be on this plane.
Right.
And people are going nuts. This lady who's one of the qualifiers yesterday is going nuts. She was harassing Vinny the Pooh at the front desk yesterday.
Are you serious?
Screaming at him when he's trying to do his job.
Wow.
And now she's calling us, saying she should be on the plane.
But we had no winner yesterday.
We had no winner.
You
all qualifiers were wiped out.
Right. Slate clean.
Wiped out! What word of that don't you get? You were robbed?
I was robbed.
How were you robbed?
That's the first time I have ever won and lost in less than a minute.
Oh, jeez. Well,
I've been to Las Vegas. Though,
maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe,
Come again?
Yeah, that's what Vegas is all about. Winning and losing in all of a minute. Maybe. Yeah, what's wrong with your phone?
I don't know.
Big Rob to the clean phone line. Maybe we were considering you at one point and pretended like we pulled you out of the hopper, but there really is no hopper. And I hate to have to reveal that information. It's like a subliminal message in KFC.
I know.
Maybe we were considering it, but then I think we actually called her, but she's not there. She's not there, Terry. What am I going to do with her? Well, you think this is one of those radio stations where I go, oh, we'd like to announce that Raina Peterson won a trip. No, we don't do that. We talk to you.
Right.
Well, you know
Get
what?
to know you and we make promos out of you.
Talk to you on
You
this
know what?
promo.
I told the left foot rider that I don't get to work until 9:30. I said my house number before 9:30. Call there.
They don't take very good messages around here, and that's
They don't
not,
do that?
That's not their problem.
No.
I guess it's yours. But I'll tell you what, as a consolation prize, instead of a trip to Vegas and the New York casino, how about we give her a cab ride to Parker's Casino, Terry?
Oh, nice. That's good.
I hear it's lovely this time of year.
Oh, absolutely.
Raina Peterson, if you'd like cab fare, we'll take care of that to Parker's Casino.
How about putting my name back in the pot?
Oh, you want to be
Another qualifier again.
Well, no, I was a qualifier that got it snatched, just fairly. I didn't have to have my name added to the pot yesterday. It was
so you
already
want
in
your
there.
name, you think it's the nice, happy medium. The resolution we should go for is make you a qualifier again for the next picking out of the hopper.
Why not?
I say it's fair enough, Terry.
I think that's
But doesn't
fair.
she have to call back to try and qualify?
Put Raina, no.
Oh.
Put Raina Peterson's name in the hopper, Terry.
Okay.
That's nice of you.
There's no hopper. And,
I know,
and
it's not,
she's,
but hey, sure.
she's one of the qualifiers that will be picking on Monday.
Monday.
Gotcha.
Oh, Monday's not good enough for her now.
Oh, she's getting a little demanding.
Now she's going to complain.
Whoa.
Raina,
You guys took my seat.
we didn't take your seat.
It wasn't yours.
Yeah,
And you-
that's the point.
I know, but it was until you snatched it.
You qualified. That was it.
I'll tell you what, take it up with Vinny the Pooh at the front desk at around
Oh, he don't want that.
10 a.m. Yes.
don't want it.
Did you feel harassed by this woman yesterday when you're trying to do your job?
Extremely harassed. She kept saying, tell them to, she's like, put me through to them. They took my seat.
You tried to give my seat to a lady who
I didn't
wanted
do
to take
anything.
her
How did I try
man.
to?
Oh, jeez.
She
Whoa.
so wanted to take her man so bad
All right, well,
that she turned it down.
You'll
and
be
called
happy
3
to
or 4
know.
numbers
You'll be
for-
happy to know no one took your seat. No one got a seat yesterday. There
Right.
were no seats given out.
Sounds like you were listening. Why didn't you answer?
Yeah.
Because I was in the shower washing my
Well, guess
washing
what?
your boobs.
You snooze, you lose. You're washing your butt. You lose. Obviously, you needed to wash up in the private areas.
all day, every day.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Okay.
Now, why would you?
Gee, your butt smells terrific.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
You first of all want to take a plane full of people who need to be on a website to make friends. Why would you want to take people who need to make friends on a website?
Oh, you're too good for MySpace? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was for escorts to sell, butt or something. I didn't know what it was.
It basically is. And we enjoy every minute of it. And that's the way it's going to be. All right, we'll put Raina Peterson back in the hopper.
How does Raina get friends? I mean, she just has
Raina
that
just her-
overwhelming personality that
listen to
everybody
her.
loves her?
The
or-
magnetic personality and the fact that her bun smells delicious is
Every day, okay.
enough to make her as many friends as she ever wanted.
Gotcha.
Yes, and Vinny the Pooh's her latest one. So,
Oh, and she added him. Oh, that's nice.
we'll let you know what happens. All right, Raina?
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Take care. No shot. Anyhow,
We just tell her right now what happened.
we do need to find a qualifier,
Yes.
a legitimate qualifier.
Okay.
But we'll do that in a matter of moments, Terry.
All right.
The party plane is turning people into mad men and women, Terry.
Filling up slowly, which is good because we're taking our time,
Terry,
right?
the reality is we have all these seats available on the T-Man's party plane.
Two taken.
And only one winner and 2 seats taken. One winner and their guest are the only confirmed passengers
Well, they're going to have fun, though.
on the T-Man's party plane to Vegas.
All right.
Now, between now and the next 3 or 4 weeks, we have to fill the whole damn plane.
Jeez.
So there's not going to be many days, if any, like yesterday, where all qualifiers got wiped out. Be gone.
Be gone.
Forgotten. History.
Banished.
Sayonara. We can't have many days like that, Terry.
I know
As a matter of fact, now to make up for the wiping out of the qualifiers yesterday, I may have to have a day where I fill up 4 seats.
Whoa, double seats.
Double bonus seats.
Whoa.
Double bonus seats.
Come on.
Terry, I got people calling this station. The front desk is the phone's ringing off the hook. How do I get on the plane? I got people calling me I haven't talked to in 6 years. Oh, teammate, get me on the plane. It's absurd.
Crazy times.
Mm-hmm. John, there's no chance for you.
But I didn't
No
start
chance.
Winnie the Pooh to find out how I get on the party plane to Vegas, baby. Because you know what? The cue to call is coming up shortly right here in the 7 o'clock hour with the D-Man.
Well, that is actually true. Yeah.
Wow, he is so good at, you know.
He's got his own clock at home, and he's got it all mapped out like it should be, and he's right on target with these things.
Whoa.
You must go to the meetings that we're never at.
We never go to.
What else is going on in the world there, Terrence? What else is happening, please?
Well, it looks like Kevin Federline and Jessica Simpson had a nice little chit-chat the other night at an L.A. club.
Woo!
Apparently, he saw her. She invited him, according to him. I mean, she invited him to sit on down and have a nice conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no word as to whether or not it continued on elsewhere, but we'll just leave it at that.
But the consensus, or at least the hope, the belief, the little dropping of information you're getting here and there is they're trying to paint a picture of Jessica Simpson post-marriage becoming a slut.
Whoa. Could be. Out at the clubs, asking K-Fed to sit on down.
They had her screwing the whole Maroon 5 band and entourage and roadies. They had her...
With Bam and Johnny Knoxville doing both of them during the movie. Shitting on her hubby at the time.
Little by little, they're kind of feeding you little informational bits.
Kevin Federline, probably a tough pull for her.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
They're trying to give you a little piece of the puzzle by piece of the puzzle that makes you conclude that Jay Simp is becoming a hoe bag.
Ooh, she's getting naughty.
That's the best kind of bag.
Oh, yes!
And by the way...
When they ask Gilbreth paper or plastic, he says, no, hoe bag.
And by the way, in regards to how she feels about Nick Lachey asking for spousal support,
right?
She feels that it's cruel.
Well, it is cruel. It's pathetic.
He's doing this just when I was starting to move on with my life. It's cruel.
It's cruel.
No, whatever.
Well, what, you don't feel sorry for her? That Nick Lachey, who has earning potential of his own, has to, freeload off Jessica Simpson his whole life? Why? Because he was married to her for 2 years? 3 years?
Well, they were together long before that. You know, I mean, but wasn't he the one...
I'd be trashing any woman trying to do this off a man, Terry. Why shouldn't I even, with extra enthusiasm, call him out for being a loser?
Well, it's not like he just sat idly by and probably didn't help her with anything. I mean... Sure, she's out there promoting. I mean, he
made her the woman that she is today. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe so. Mm-hmm. Maybe he was helped in anything she did. You just never know.
She was nothing until him.
Yes, she had no shot.
So.
Mm-hmm. I just want to know the conversation between Federline and Simpson. What were they talking about? Oh, God.
I know, huh?
Man, obviously talking about astrophysics and politics and some very sophisticated equations they were trying to work out together. And
sure.
So when you're throwing those Pizza Hut poppers,
Popo's out.
Now, if you snort the poppers, does that do anything for you? Yes, it's a very good question. What the hell were they talking about?
Yeah.
Not much knowledge between the two of them.
No.
Took 1 hour to figure out the tip.
Maybe they realize, hey, match made in heaven.
Yeah,
here.
no kidding.
Oh, jeez.
I'm realizing Brittany's a little too smart for me. I need a woman like you.
The T-Man. Powers. news.
The FBI is looking for whoever left a threatening note on a flight out of Seattle. A passenger found the note on a Southwest flight to Chicago and handed it to a flight attendant. That caused traffic at Midway Airport to be shut down for nearly half an hour while authorities braced for a bomb.
Nearly half an hour. That could be 5 minutes.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't sound like that big a shutdown.
Shut down for nearly half an hour while authorities braced for a bomb.
Right.
Nearly 130 passengers were bused to the terminal and questioned once the plane landed. Police now believe someone on an earlier flight left the note.
Left the note.
Wow.
Could have just been an old schooler saying, hey, Flight 67 is the bomb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they had a cleaning crew come in and clean all the garbage and stuff every flight.
Well, they have a cleaning crew.
Oh.
Yes.
Whether or not they clean, is that questionable?
Well, whether they clean or not, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But they have a cleaning crew.
Okay, that's
yes, that I can confirm for you.
All right. Well, I was always under that impression.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
They don't clean the seats or the little pockets or anything like that.
Oh, jeez.
What do they?
You talking about the plane now, Stephen?
Just vacuum down the middle.
Oh. It's a microcosm of your own cleaning there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Vacuum down the middle, Stephen.
Sweep it out of the carpet.
Yes. Now, were you just saying earlier that you took your 1-month-old son to the Husky game last night? 10,000 raucous, screaming fans? That's the kind of environment he's prepared for?
He was prepared.
Interesting.
He was rocking.
Is that right?
Yeah. He seemed to enjoy it.
Little eardrums. How would you know? He told you?
No.
Worried about his little eardrums with those rabid Husky fans screaming through the whole game, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Call Child Protective Services, Terry.
CPS.
A little nervous about it. 1 month old?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see a 1 month old, like a Seahawk game or a sporting event like that, I say to myself, that's not right.
Well,
and now Steven is one of those people?
Yeah. Have you taken him to a movie yet?
He had his little Husky outfit on.
A movie? Well, they can get loud, but, I mean, I don't know.
Still, they're blaring.
The confines are all kind of squished in at times, and they're screaming. And
well, my father and his wife were there, and they were watching him, and he was down in the concourse most of the time.
So you made your father miss most of the game?
No, my dad and I were sitting there.
Who was holding your son
wife.
in the concourse? Whose wife?
My dad's wife.
Oh, your dad's wife doesn't like sports, of course, because she's a woman, so she has to stay on the concourse. She has to stay on the concourse for 2 hours and hold your son.
Well, she didn't seem to mind it.
She got to
I'm
spend
sure
quality time with her grandson.
All right. That's the only quality time that they're going to give her is, we want to watch the game, so you stand in the concourse and change him if it needs to be changed.
It was kind of her idea to do it.
And buy him a Coke. Oh, there it is.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Why didn't they just? Why didn't
You're
she
the parents.
Why didn't she just stay at home? With your wife and son.
Just to drop the kid off there and pick him up when you're coming home, as opposed to making her stand in the concourse the whole game.
Well, I mean, they were going to the game anyway, and then they suggested, well, why don't you bring Benjamin to the game, and I can watch him during the game, so you and your dad can sit and watch the game.
Mm-hmm. And you said, sounds good.
I said, well, why not? It would be nice for my wife to have a night off.
Aw, that's sweet of you.
I tell you, what else is going on in this world?
Well, apparently Eva Longoria is gaining weight.
Oh,
at least that is what she says.
She says that?
Yeah, in the new...
Eva Longoria admits that?
Yeah, she actually does. Apparently what happened is she was having trouble fitting into the clothes that she's been given on the Desperate Housewives. So, yeah. Sorry, I added an S there. So she asked the costume designers to measure her, and she proved, yes, she's gained some weight. And she even says, quote, I think I'm putting on weight because I'm in love and I don't need to try anymore.
I don't need to try anymore.
Yes.
That was her comment?
That was her quote.
I'm gaining weight, but basically I don't care because I don't need to try anymore because I'm in love.
She's in love and he'll love me no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
She absolutely needs to try. Her whole career is based on her having an in-shape body, Terry.
Yeah, you would think.
She's 20 pounds away from saying goodbye, Desperate Housewives. Hello, Surreal Life 16.
Yeah. True, you're probably right.
All right.
I'm a little surprised that she
gains 10 pounds. She's in career jeopardy. And if she's not aware of that, which I know she is, and she's just saying that because she was embarrassed and didn't want to make it seem like she was embarrassed as she was, Terry, she's devastated by having to be told on the set that, you're getting a little chunker going here. Well, I don't really care. I'm in love and I'm doing fine. I got a guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
You keep thinking that.
Well,
she doesn't believe it. Trust me. She doesn't believe what she's saying. Sometimes people just say things to present themselves in certain ways. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is lying not too deep inside and is very transparent and able to be seen pretty easily, Terry? Come on. You don't think she's realizing that she needs to keep her weight down?
Yeah, no, I know. But, I mean, she's a tiny girl anyway, and granted, I don't think that she's probably gained a ton of weight yet, but...
Well, that's the point. She's a tiny girl, and any pound makes an impact.
It does.
But that Tony Parker's such a bad influence. He's such a fatty.
Right. She's probably up to a -1 now in size.
Yeah, maybe so. Wow, don't let her get to a full 1.
Hey, I don't make the rules, but the reality is she gains 10, 15, definitely 20 pounds. She's out.
Probably right.
Out!
Well, I'm sure she'll start working out prior to that. I mean, because she was all over the All-Star game anyway.
Then she'll be shocked and she'll sue when she gets that script that she's being whacked on Hysteria Lane or whatever it's called. Hysteria Lane.
Yeah, a few more pounds to look like that fat-ass Nicole Richie.
Yeah, she'll be calling Weight Watchers.
Go ahead, you try it. You push it. You see what happens. Ava Longoria.
Yep. But, you know, that's what happens to a lot of people. When they get in love and they're all comfy.
Yeah.
Find someone who loves them for no matter what.
I can't see how no one could not be in love with that water bug-looking Tony Parker, Terry.
It's funny, the Frenchman didn't even know who she was when they met.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've never seen the show.
Who's the Frenchman?
Tony Parker, yeah.
Is he really a Frenchman? Was he born and raised in France? Or did he just spend a lot of years over there?
I don't know. I've just heard you guys refer to him as the Frenchman.
Well,
so
I thought
I know he lived for a number of years in France. I don't know if he was born and raised. Well, who cares?
I think he's military.
All right.
Oh.
So like Kobe Bryant's Italian.
Could be.
Well, Kobe Bryant's dad was spending many years living in Italy because he was playing over there.
Yeah.
I think Parker played on the French team, so I think he's been there a while.
He was there for a while. I know that. Yeah. And he was maybe a citizen for a couple of minutes, but I don't know if you consider him a Frenchman.
He definitely owns a beret.
Then there you go. That's all the evidence I need.
Is it raspberry?
Terry, yesterday, it's a nice 80s reference, I love them. There was a debacle, if you will, when it comes to the qualifiers.
Yes, I know.
We qualified people on Wednesday, hoping we'd have one that we could select on Thursday to fill up a seat or two on the party plane. No one was up to snuff.
Y'all sucked.
Oh, jeez. I want to put it that way. Today, I'm hoping for better, Terry.
Okay.
Not only at 8 o'clock will we pick someone that qualified yesterday, but today I want to find qualifiers that certainly are up to snuff.
Gotcha.
Snuff.
Amber,
Yes.
what can I do for you?
I would like to see if I could qualify, please.
And why do you feel you're qualified for this position? For qualifying? Why do you feel you're qualified for qualifying, please?
Because I think that I would have a lot of fun with you guys. We would. I like to drink. I like to go have fun and party.
Sounds like you like to eat a lot, too. Do you have Ava Longoria syndrome?
Yeah.
It's a syndrome now.
I'd love to have that, by the way.
So would I.
Stephen would love to have her body. You know,
yeah. Better than mine? Are you kidding?
Wow. Let me tell you.
You buy off the rack finally.
It's very interesting. Amber,
Yes.
are you a married woman?
No, I'm single.
Because you sound over 27.
I'm 30.
Oh, wow.
Terry, is my age yard just all over it or what?
Yeah.
30 years old.
How many kids?
Single. You have any kids, Amber?
I have one.
Kind of comes with it.
Were you ever married?
No.
Yeah, who needs to be married?
Right. Too big of a commitment, right?
How old is your kid?
He's 8.
What would you do with an 8-year-old son if you went to Las Vegas for a few nights?
Oh, I have friends or family that could watch him.
Friends or family.
Somebody. Someone will watch him. I don't know.
Go ahead,
Pawn him off.
I hear Steven's stepmom likes to, whatever.
Watch kids, yeah.
Was it your stepmom? Who was it?
My father's wife.
Yeah, this will be your stepmom, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, very giving one. Anyhow, well, I don't know about Amber, Terry.
Please.
Oh, please.
I have a picture, but not on MySpace.
Well, how'd you get knocked up 8 years ago? What happened there?
Yeah.
I thought I was.
Trust me, we'll get to your MySpace. That's a given. But I want to hear about what happened 8 years ago that caused you to have a child out of wedlock as, well, it's very in vogue, Terry. What happened 8 years ago?
Well, I thought I was in love. I was young, and I was with my son's father for 5 years, but he cheated on me a lot. He's actually married now and with one of the women he cheated on me with, and they're pregnant with their 5th child together.
Whoa, wow.
I know.
Bonus children. So,
that guy's fertile.
You said he cheated on you.
no
He cheated
joke.
on you a lot. So at some point you became aware of this and you said, well, I'm only going to give you 16 more chances, and then he used them all up, or what?
Well, yeah, I was pretty stupid. I thought, if I stayed around, he would think that, I was the one and he'd want to be with me. So I put up with it. I was stupid.
She was stupid. She admits it, Terry. She's willing to be stupid for the right guys with the right lines.
Right.
Now, these are all interesting little qualities, but...
Well, you know what's even funny? Oh, sorry. When he got married, my son was turned 1, and he lived
she's
with
starting
me.
to show a side of her that's a little bit over-talkative, which is a negative.
Imagine if she was drunk.
Then you also got to consider that, are we going to make this a party plane or a desperate mama plane?
No, I'm not desperate.
You're not a desperate mama?
No.
What are you? How do you label yourself? If you had to give yourself a tag, a tagline. Would it be a dog tag? What kind of tag would you give yourself? How do you sum yourself up in a couple of words? I'm not a desperate mama. I'm a blankety blank.
I'm a very fun-loving and giving mama.
Well, forget the mama aspect. We understand about the mama part. Tell us about you in 2 or 3 words or less. I am very easygoing. I am
try to live the best life I can.
What?
Good. What else? We're almost asleep.
Hey, no, I like to have, and I'm a very sensual person.
Sensual. Well, what does that imply?
I'm very giving and very, I don't want.
Is it like happy ending and sensual?
I don't know, Terry.
Wow.
I mean, I have no real reason not to make her a qualifier, but then again, I'm not hearing any definitive reason why we should.
She said sensual, but not sexual.
What is sensual?
Yeah, you can be sensual, but she
likes to walk around giving people warm caresses.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it means.
She likes to light a candle.
What? You're touchy-feely?
Yeah, I'm very affectionate with people.
Touchy-feely in a dick-teasing kind of way?
No.
Because you know what? There are a lot of girls out there who I'm so flirty. Well, you know what that means?
What?
Well, the father of her kid didn't get teased, apparently.
Yeah.
Good point.
He was able to close the deal.
He got more than just a warm caress.
Yeah. Her sensual side really shows.
Amber, hang on the line. We're going to consider you as a qualifier this morning.
Considered as a qualifier.
You've qualified as a qualifier.
Yeah.
She's a qualified potential qualifier.
Wow. Gotcha.
Whether she actually makes it as a qualifier, we'll have to let her know. But she's qualified to be a qualifier.
Okay. Hey, that's better than nothing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Christy!
Hello?
Yes?
I'm hoping I'm up to snuff and can get on that plane.
Well, tell us about yourself, please. Give us an oral resume.
A what resume?
Whoa.
An oral resume, please.
What do you want to know?
Never mind.
Wow, that was
Aaron!
a resume.
How hard is it to just tell me something about yourself? It's a game show moment. When the game show host says, tell us about yourself, does the contestant ever say, well, what do you want to know, Bob?
Yeah.
Do they do that?
Yes.
No, it's their time to shine.
That's a half-hour show. You'd be wasting valuable game show time where prize and cash can be won.
Right.
I'm easygoing and I like to have a lot of fun.
So she wasn't up to snuff.
Maybe Aaron will be. Oh, Aaron. Aaron. Oh, I don't have her line punched up. My fault. Aaron.
This is Aaron.
Yes, Aaron.
Hi.
What can we do for you?
Oh, I'm trying to qualify.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about yourself, Aaron. Oh, what do you want to know?
Well, I am a 25-year-old kindergarten teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's hot.
I want to party with you guys.
Gosh. You may have left out a detail or two that could have been important about yourself, don't you think? Isn't there a little bit more to you than a 25-year-old kindergarten teacher? I mean, can we take a nap and eat milk and cookies together? I mean, go from something.
That I could teach you a thing or two, I guess.
You're Very adept with finger paints, are you?
Yeah.
How about fist paints?
Oh, jeez.
No, it's new. It's a new thing.
It's a new thing. It's sweeping the nation, Terry.
Is it?
Yes. Don't pretend like you never tried fist paints.
No, haven't. Don't have to try and pretend.
Aaron, you familiar with fist paints?
No.
No?
Maybe she's willing to try, though.
Well, maybe kindergartners are not ready for that yet.
Yeah. Well, but teachers are.
Right. Kindergarten teachers definitely are. Well, anything how's that married one? Aaron.
Yes,
Do you have a boyfriend in your life right now?
I do.
And how serious is that?
Well, I live with him, so it's kind of serious.
Yes. And you guys are good to each other, I guess?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like him.
No, you do. Would you say you love him?
Yes.
You're in love with this boy?
Yes.
And what does he do?
He is a truck driver.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine that you'd want to take this lemonade squirting truck driver guy to Vegas with you if you won this trip?
Yes, and we love the New York, so.
Oh, well, you've already been there then, obviously, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, have a great day.
Terry, it sounds a little too romantic, a little too... Well, they need to be in a couple's moment as opposed to a party plane type moment. It sounded like I got a sense they're really in love.
Yeah, like the real thing.
Yes, she gives her authentic trucker's lemonade, and she appreciates it as a kindergarten teacher would, Terry.
Sure.
And they need more of an intimate setting for a Vegas kind of experience, and not the raucous party plane throwing cheese whiz all over the coach plane. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little too tame for us. They would be a little too tame for us.
I don't know. If all I can come up with is cheese whiz throwing across the plane.
I'll have my mouth open.
Trish!
Aim this way.
I bet I can cheese whiz all over the skies.
Trish!
Yes.
Yes, what can we do for you?
I would like to qualify for the party plane.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to do?
First, just please talk to us about yourself, real quick.
I am 22. I'm recently single as of the beginning of the year.
So somebody got sick of you?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Well, he did.
Why would we want to take a girl on the party plane, Terry, that somebody out there just recently got sick of?
Come on.
Why would we want to do that?
Oh, come on. He did leave me for somebody else.
Especially...
He left her for somebody else, and she's going to admit it. Yeah,
I can admit it. I can't admit it.
How old are you?
22.
22.
Why would we want to take a 22-year-old that someone recently got sick of that has a manly voice, Terry? Why would we want to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, now she's trying to laugh all dainty-like. You have MySpace pictures or no?
I sure do.
Okay, let's have dueling MySpace combatants this morning. We have Amber and we have Trish. Should we just narrow it down to whoever's MySpace is just more big time or what?
Sure.
Dueling MySpace qualifiers?
Dueling MySpace qualifiers, absolutely.
What if we don't like either one?
Then we find others.
You reserve the right.
Maybe they have it right on the rest of the day parts today. Maybe we should start playing casino games to find qualifiers. Like this morning, maybe if it doesn't work out with them, maybe I'll play Spanish 21.
Okay.
And that means the first 21-year-old Spanish girl that wants to call in and qualify.
There you go. If we don't like the dueling MySpaces, then let's play Spanish.
I think actually I'm starting to think maybe they're onto something there. As opposed to hearing these tedious bits of information about these lives of the listeners, Terry, maybe on Monday we'll play No Limit Poker.
Wow. No limit?
That's right.
Whoa.
It means I line up 5 ladies that want to qualify.
Yeah?
We blindfold John. No, not John.
Oh, come on.
He's not into women.
That's right. We blindfold some lucky male listener out there.
Wow.
Then he goes all in.
Yes. No Limit Poker. The first one he
wants to be the guy.
The first one, Pasty Dave. The first one he walks up to and bumps.
Yeah.
Kind of dealy.
Gets a full house.
Steven sounds like he's played this game before.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
He's had his ace in the hole.
Just don't tell anyone, Campbell.
Pocket queen.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
All right, if we would have said that, he would have been all upset. Anyhow, but for today, we have Trish. You still there, Trish?
I'm still in.
Okay. Trish is going to tell us about her MySpace and how to find it.
Okay.
Amber's going to tell us, because she said she had a MySpace of her own. Right, Amber?
started in MySpace. I have a picture on there, but that's all.
It better be a picture that can be enlarged. So I don't like these little small pictures. Very frustrating when people put pictures on MySpace that you can't really fully enlarge. What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide?
Yeah, we need to be fully engorged.
Mm-hmm. You want us fully enlarged? We want you fully enlarged. Hang on.
Little Pasty has on the old typing gloves. Ready to go.
We're going to have dueling MySpace pictures, Terry.
Sounds
and we're going to evaluate them as no two sets of pictures have ever been evaluated. Woo! And whose ever MySpace is bigger time is going to be a qualifier. That simple.
Okay.
And if neither will make the grade, be prepared for Spanish 21.
Okay.
And as I said, the game is very simple. If you're 21 and you're Spanish, first caller qualifies.
That's great.
All
I love
right.
it.
What other casino games do we play?
Pai Gow?
Pai Gow.
If you're a pie or you're a gal.
Yes.
So Spanish 21, you don't have to be from Spain. You'd have to just speak Spanish.
You just have to be like of some Latina descent.
Okay, there you go.
Some senorita mamacita. That is 21. Yes. As a matter of fact,
female, right?
We should take somebody on the party plane who is going to turn 21 like the week of the party plane trip, Terry.
Sure. That would be kind of fun.
And as far as...
And let them go wild.
Oh, jeez. All right, Stephen, easy.
Okay.
Hey, you're not at the Husk game anymore.
Yeah.
Calm down. Pasty, you got both their MySpace deals?
I got the first one pulled up, printing right now.
Oh, jeez.
And,
He's breathing
Vinny,
off.
that should be on the printer.
You're breathing heavy. Why? Or...
That was that was Trish there.
Yes,
and I'm talking to Amber right now. Amber. Hey, can I get a way to find you on MySpace?
I just screwing up my impersonation, dude. Talk like me, damn it.
It's all worked out this morning.
He is. He's getting all excited.
I'm winded. Minimal lung capacity.
Oh, just David, any other casino games that need to be played for qualifiers or what? They got blackjack covered through the rest of the day.
Yes.
How about Caribbean Stud, Terry? You know how you like to have your representation as far as making the party plane a little bit more even?
Yes.
Maybe one day we'll let you have a little access to a little Caribbean Stud.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe she wants to find a blackjack.
Oh, jeez. It's your choice, Terry. Either you can take a Caribbean Stud or a blackjack.
Wow.
Or both, maybe. Who knows?
Let's do both.
Wow, you want
if there's a first blackjack to call in.
Yeah. As a MySpace.
As long as you beat the Caribbean Stud to the phone line.
Whoa. Yeah, there you go.
Would you rather have a Caribbean Stud or a blackjack?
Jeez, that's tough.
Oh, jeez.
But they have to come down to play crap.
That's another game we could play craps.
Yeah.
Yes. We've had squeeze out of heater moments here on the program. Why not reintroduce that to the show, Terry?
Can we find some nickel sluts?
Oh, jeez. Possibilities are endless here. I didn't know the casinos games could be so phallic. Nickel sluts one morning.
Yes.
So be prepared, ladies and gentlemen.
It's casino games all the way around.
Obviously, it sounds like more you ladies need to be on the ball, because when the game that's being mentioned applies to you, that may be your best chance to qualify, and you may want to get your little Pai Gow ass down here. So on Monday, you want to line up 5 ladies that want to participate in No Limit Poker? Huh?
Absolutely.
Okay. Whoa. Pasty's all over that.
I think he wants to be the dealer.
Well, the phone lines are all jammed up right now, so wait till we get rid of them. Let's make sure that we find our qualifier for the morning first. And then later on, I'll make that call out or they can, if you can get through now, you can start reserving your spot. There are 5 spots available.
Okay.
For No Limit Poker.
So this isn't the Spanish 21 day either.
Well, it could turn out to be the Spanish 21 day.
Oh,
Today
really?
could be that day.
Oh, okay.
Depends on how we size up Amber and Trish.
Gotcha.
Going mano a mano. All right?
Gotcha.
The pose down.
The T-Man's Casino is open. Yes, this is a makeshift spur of the moment.
Wow.
A good old-fashioned pose down at the T-Man Corral?
Yes.
Yeah.
T-Man.
All right, now I'm getting all confused. I got so many MySpace pictures in front of me now. Which ones are the ones that are on hold, supposed to having this pose down, Terry? I got Amber and Trish.
Trish and Amber?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you wrote the names on the page here.
No problem.
Yeah. They're both all right. Both all right. I can qualify them both. I can qualify neither. We can play 20. Either way, we're going to play Spanish 21, Terry. I'm really into that game now.
Really?
Yes.
The more you thought about it, the more you liked it?
The more I think about it, the more I like qualifying someone who's Spanish and 21, or at least have any kind of ties to the Spanish community. Even if you've once spent a week in Mexico, that's good enough.
Okay.
If you had Mexican within the past 2 weeks.
Really?
Well, maybe not that much.
Okay.
But, yeah, you got to keep it authentic. Spanish 21. So get ready to clear the lines for that.
All right. Sounds like a fun game.
But here's Amber, Terry. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Here's Trish.
Uh-huh.
Here's another girl who's, man, she should be qualified just on principle. Her breasts are sliding out of her top here, Terry.
Wow!
These are just huge jugs. Is that the same girl? I don't know. I'm all confused. Do you want to qualify them both or neither? I'm going to call it on you, Terry. Both or neither. Both or neither. Just pick one and go with it. Pick one or
How
go
about
with it.
neither?
Neither!
Whoa, Terry.
Wow, Terry really wants to play Spanish 21.
Ball buster.
You're not
Ball
Spanish.
buster.
You're Somalian?
Pick him about there.
Hello?
Yeah?
You're Somalian?
Yep.
That's my favorite game at the casino, Terry. Somalian 21.
Really?
Yes.
How do you play that?
Oh, it's a can't-lose game, Terry.
Really? Best odds in winning?
That's best in the house. What are you calling for? I didn't really make a call out for Somalian women.
No. I was just calling
Yes.
to qualify.
Well, we're playing Spanish 21 right now.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have any ties to being Spanish, Mexican, Latina, Margarita, Senorita, anything like that? What?
Are you taking Spanish in school or anything?
Do you know?
I like your Spanish food.
Do you know 6 Spanish words?
Spaghetti.
No.
Okay, thank you for qualifying.
French bread.
Can't help you there. 6 Spanish words. How hard is that? Come on.
Yeah, not tough.
I tell you, the Ginger Fairy.
Caliente.
The Ginger Fairy is going to be down just after 8 o'clock for the check-giving ceremony.
Wow, what a big day.
I don't know what kind of ceremony it's going to be, but trust me, he'll be on time for this one.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
The check-giving ceremony, so he can take it, cash it, and give it right over to his quack doctor, who's going to tie up his stomach into the size of a walnut. So is the promise.
So he can stretch it out again? Cool, can't wait.
Wait and see how
Let's hope
works
not.
out.
So we already stopped payment on the account just so you can see how he deals with that.
Whoa.
It's not how I did it, Steven.
All right. Cleared out your bank account.
I'm a lot more of a credible, reputable man than that. Now let's go back to playing Spanish 21, please. I 1-866-663-T-Man. Terry, all the lines are taken right now, and I'm looking, and Pacey Dave is doing an interesting job of not only putting up their names right now, but he's putting up their ages. And I see 22, I see 23, I see 24, I see 23, I see 29, I see 30.
Wow.
But it's 21, right?
I'm looking all up and down the screen for a 21-year-old.
Spanish.
With a Spanish name.
Right.
Where's Conchita 21? I don't see her, Terry.
Just start all over. Hang up on everybody.
I see Jessica.
That doesn't sound Spanish.
Not too Spanish to me.
No, that sounds like a white girl.
Jessica? Or is it Jessica?
Yeah, it is.
Sure
Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
And what would you like to share with us?
Well, what I like to share, hey, I'm Hispanic.
Is that right?
I'm 20. Yep, I am.
And you're how old?
Spanish to you, 23.
Yeah, 23 is going over.
Yes.
Too many.
Yeah, 21 is the number we're looking for.
We bust.
Oh, man.
We bust on 23. The house wins.
Yeah.
Which is not the best party play in Vegas kind of moment when the house wins and we bust.
Yeah.
Oh. But I'm more funner than a 21-year-old.
More funner.
Sounds like it. That's a good start.
Say that in Spanish for us.
Say something in Spanish?
Yes. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do.
All right, yes.
What do you want me to say? Give me a phrase.
Say I'm more funner than whatever. I don't know.
You can't translate in proper English.
So what if I say soy más caliente?
Something hot.
More hot. Just taped a porno in there.
Did you?
Yeah, muy caliente.
Oh,
muy caliente.
What does that mean when you're taping a porno?
Oh.
Really hot.
Because I think
I'm real.
because I think if you relate that to food, it has a different kind of interpretation than if you relate it to women.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I right? Am I right? If you say muy caliente, if you refer that to like a food conversation, it would have a different meaning than referring it to women, right?
Well, it's still hot. Very hot.
It is. That's true.
What would it mean? What's more the interpretation when you're saying muy caliente and you're referring it to hot sex with women? What does it mean?
Picante would be another one.
All right, whatever. Anyhow.
She's picante, that's, you know.
I think muy caliente means hot sex on a platter when you're talking about women, Terry. And it means very hot when you're talking about food.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes. Now, what to do with our 23-year-old, Terry?
Well, she busted, man.
She did bust.
So you're looking for
She does
Spanish
sound like she'd be more funner than a lot of the...
well, we don't know, though. You can't really... You could put her on hold and maybe see what the 21 and the 23
I don't know. This is too much of a process already.
I mean, as of now, she's definitely the more funnest.
God.
All right, hang on. Maybe we'll make everyone maybe we'll just have a whole bunch of qualifiers this morning.
Wow.
Just actually pull a name out of the hat, like these two MySpace girls and the Muy Caliente girl and the...
Sure.
And who else we have? Oh, Andrea and Ada and Julie and Amber and Trish. They're all waiting, Terry.
I thought you had a girl sliding out of her shirt.
Oh. Yeah, which line was she on?
Who was she?
She's sliding out of her shirt.
Is she sliding?
Oh, she's sliding, Terry.
Oh, really? Slippery when wet?
These bosoms are just begging to get out.
So she busted too, then, huh?
If bosoms could speak, Terry, they'd be saying, "I want out."
I want to be her bosom buddy.
I bet you do.
Trish,
Yes.
what can we do for you?
Still waiting.
Oh, she's the one.
Oh, you're the
MySpace chick. Wow.
All right. Qualify them all.
Wow. Wow, gee whiz.
Really?
Julie.
Yes.
What can we do for you?
I totally deserve to be on this party.
Oh, deserves. She doesn't want to be. Everyone's calling up. I want to be on the plane. I deserve to be on the plane.
I deserve.
Now you owe her.
I was just engaged like a week ago,
Yes.
and then he broke up, and he found a girlfriend 2 days later.
Well, obviously, you certainly aren't resonating in his head to the point where he can't get on with his life.
Yeah. Did you keep the ring?
True, but so I totally deserve to be on this bus, and I mean on this plane.
Well, how about we put you on the bus? Yeah, you're more bus material.
Yeah,
it sounds like to me.
It's a little shorter than most of them.
What the hell did you do to him that made him like leave you and so quickly move on with his life?
Nothing. He just found this fat, ugly girl.
Wow.
No, that would be you. Now, what about this new girl?
She's fat and ugly.
And what are you?
I'm hot. I'm way skinnier than her. I don't have rolls hanging out like she does.
Oh.
I don't have braces like she does.
Well, what caused the breakup? When were you supposed to get married?
We were supposed to get married August 19th of this year.
And all of a sudden he just perked up and said, not going to happen, and as a matter of fact, I'm moving on with my life. See ya. Nice to know
actually,
you.
He was a loser. There was just a bunch of things that just piled up one after another. He lost his job, and then he kept on going out every single weekend, spending money that he didn't have, and then running to me. Then finally, when he comes home from like a long weekend, hanging out with his friends, he comes home and he gets in a car.
All right, qualifier. She's got a lot of emotion in her. Qualifier.
Just don't let me sit by her on the plane, please.
Everyone's a qualifier, Terry.
Wow, cool.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Everyone's a qualifier. Gay.
Hello?
Did I not tell Pasty Dave to tell him to be here for the check giving ceremony at 8 a.m. sharp?
You did.
Maybe Dave explained it wrong. I mean, that could be the case.
Did I explain it wrong? Well, you're not in the building right now, is that right?
No, I'm not.
Whoa.
What?
Come on. Jeez.
How far away are you?
I've never seen traffic this bad.
Yeah, right. Were you told to be here at 8 a.m.? Terry, you think maybe to collect $15,000 in a check, he could actually be on time, you know? But no, This is just typical of him being the most ungrateful person in the world. There are people who, for $20, would be sleeping in the lobby to make sure they were here on time.
Right. No, I know. Absolutely.
Well, plus, then you've been hearing about bad traffic all morning,
right,
by the
all
way.
morning long, yeah.
But he just...
with my accurate reports.
I don't listen to your traffic reports.
Wow. But you obviously, what time did you leave your house? You were told to be here at 8 a.m. sharp to pick up a $15,000 check. You'd think you'd be on time. Is he just testing me, Terry?
Yes.
Am I the biggest dummy in the world? I have to be, Terry.
you.
I have to be.
I'm not trying
Well,
to...
you would think that he would. You're right. Be here right on the dot, if not early.
It's 8:05. For every 5 minutes he's late, he's going to have $500 deducted from this check.
Oh, nice!
Woo-hoo!
Is it too much to ask for him to be on time?
Not at all.
Not at all.
$15,000 check, Terry?
No.
Is that too much to ask?
No.
It's one thing if he left at like 7, but he left I'm sure he left at 10 to 8.
Do you have an excuse? Is there anything you can tell us? At least tell me that your ass wiping extension snapped in half and you were unable to get ready in a timely fashion. Tell me something.
Oh, well, yeah.
It takes me a long time to get ready.
Well, you would think you would be aware of that by now, and you would have gotten up at whatever time necessary to give you an extra hour just in case of any unforeseen circumstances, and you'd be here at 8 o'clock like you were told to be here at.
Like traffic, weather, extension breaking.
Mm-hmm. Pasty, was he in contact with you, telling you he was late, or was there any communication, or what?
I got an email from him at 7:52 saying I am leaving now and running late.
So it's not traffic.
So
he left at 7:52.
Yeah, it doesn't take 8 minutes for him to get here. It takes him more than that.
I know.
So he obviously doesn't care about...
I was running late, and now I'm stuck in traffic.
You wouldn't have been here on time anyway.
Right, even if there was not a car on the road, you would have been late.
It takes 15 minutes to get there.
You would have been late.
Then you would have been late.
You would have been late. He doesn't see 7 minutes as late.
He doesn't care.
I didn't say right around 8. I tell Pasty to make sure you were here. Did I not say those words? 8 a.m. sharp?
Very clear.
What does sharp mean?
Sharp means 7:55.
No one said sharp to me. They said right around.
Whatever.
Okay, I told you 8
Stupid.
o'clock. You knew what time you had to be.
You knew what time.
I told him yesterday when he called in saying he need the check today, I said, okay, we'll have a check-giving ceremony like anyone really cares. I mean, they're nauseated over this, and I'm certainly falling into line in that camp, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
They're nauseated over the prospect of Gay getting $15,000 for this. Well, Terry, it's just my belief that if I can extend and make a more quality life out of an individual out there, and I can give that bit of assistance, and I'm in the position to do that, and we've all become friends for whatever reason with this ingrateful mother trucker over the years, then why shouldn't I? But you know what? He keeps on pushing it.
It's like a slap in the face.
It's a slap in the face.
I'm not trying to do that.
You are.
From a ginger fairy.
I'm not.
So wait a minute. Let's hear his explanation. Why did you not like
Because he doesn't care. He's he's the laziest person in the world. That's why.
I mean, it takes you a good hour and a half to get ready, right? So 6:30 you should have been up.
On a day that he should be the most spirited, my life is going to change.
Right.
He's still continually the same lazy ginger fairy.
Lazy ginger fairy.
He's emailing Dave at 7:52.
Saying I'm leaving now when he's supposed to be here at 8 a.m. sharp.
And he knows already that it takes 15 minutes to get here. You would think, oh, jeez.
Maybe I should give the check to another person like the first caller on the line.
Ooh.
Hey, but you know what, Jay? You know when they tell me to come down to be on time
Yeah, we never
and
tell you to
sharp,
come down.
No,
I'm
never.
always there on time when
That
they
would've
tell
happened.
me.
You're always here
It
too
takes
early.
you a lot of time to get your SpongeBob shoes on
SpongeBob shoes.
and a Beavis and Butthead Pelio to get it on.
Yeah.
How hard is it, Gay, to climb your living fat ass out of bed? I'm surprised you're still living, but to get out of bed.
One of those never-ending sentences. From John. How hard is it? But he makes a good point. How hard is it to come down and pick up a $15,000 check on time?
Obviously hard.
There was times he used to be here like at 5:55 when we tell him to come down. Like, you're here too early. Why are you here? But not this time. Not important.
No. And the check giving ceremony preparations have been made. If we go into the lobby right now, Terry, they're congregating. They're having hors d'oeuvres. They're waiting for the guest of honor. You want to tap into that microphone right now?
Absolutely.
Oh, see, that's what's going on down there now. Yes, cheesy sound effect. Wow. Oh, hey, how are you doing, Bob? Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, what a lovely brooch. Hi. Oh, yeah, toodles, yes.
There's more people than I thought.
That's me too.
Gosh.
What's going on down there?
I'm grateful, man.
They're on time, Terry.
Yes, they are.
The sound effect made it on time.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, thanks.
He is so loud.
Finally got married,
it's actually a pretty good sound effect. If I didn't tell people that was a sound effect, they might have bought into that one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, you're now 10 minutes late.
Ooh.
So your check,
There's a
I'll
grand short.
have to change. I actually already wrote the check out.
Void.
I'll have to void this one.
Write a new one.
And every 5 minutes, $500 is deducted. So it looks like you got $20,000 for a $21,000 surgery. That's assuming you get here in the next 4 minutes.
So, Gay, you think this is okay?
You think it's okay that you're late?
No, I don't!
Oh.
Well, obviously you do, because you left at 8 minutes to 8 o'clock from West Seattle.
You want to know the truth why I'm goddamn late?
It'd be nice.
What?
What did I do?
Can we handle the truth?
Yeah, he has to. Wait, hold on. Oh, what?
I'm crapping your goddamn pants!
What?
He crapped in his pants?
I don't know.
No, I didn't!
Well, can you say it so we can understand you to some degree? Why are you late?
Because I have freaking diarrhea!
Oh, boy.
You want me to prove it? I'll come and crap it!
Oh, jeez. He had unexpected dysentery this morning, Terry.
Right.
Which is why he wants us to excuse him.
Must be tough being in traffic,
So
though.
he just, yeah, must be tough.
He wants us to make us turn. He wants to turn us into a stairwell. And
Vinny can't stop laughing at him. Poor guy.
now, is he just trying to salvage a moment where he's being accused of being the laziest creature possible on the planet, that he can't even show up on time to pick up a free $15,000
Let me
check,
ask you
Terry,
this.
and he's making up the diarrhea story?
Let me ask you this.
Because he knows we're not going to accept him on the "would you like me to prove it" line of business here.
So let me since he says that he has diarrhea, he must have been up all night with this incident, because it doesn't just, oh, bam, there it is, and
Speak for yourself.
God
Terry.
damn, you never had sudden diarrhea.
Oh.
Oh, it's sudden. Okay.
Please, my house is stocked up with Imodium because I never know when I'm going to get it.
You should have drank some.
Did you
Whatever.
drink some before you left?
All I know is I'd crap my pants for 15 grand if you want me to.
Well,
Most people would.
why didn't you write Pasty and tell him, maybe not in those specific terms, but there's an unforeseen circumstance at no.
Because it's embarrassing.
No.
You won't take any good excuse.
You could have just
Doctor's note.
gave him a heads up. I'm supposed to be there at 8, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm going to be a tad bit late. To give us a little warning.
Trying to run around, get ready, and every time I would get dressed, I would have the urge to crap again.
Instead of having all these people waiting downstairs with no actual ceremony going on. Oh, now they're
boy.
cheering.
Big crowd now.
Yes, the crowd
I
is...
don't realize what I have to go through to take care of myself, to get ready to go somewhere. When that happens, it's bad.
Terry, is he playing the fat gay card now?
Yes.
Well, let me ask you, when did you get the sudden diarrhea? I mean, what time? You must have...
7:15.
7:15.
I found getting ready, goddammit.
He was ready to leave his house at 7:15, but then he had to completely disrobe after getting himself all fully clothed, Terry.
With the sweater vest.
Because
What do
he
you mean disrobe? We adults just pull our pants down.
he had
Disrobe? Buck naked to go to the bathroom?
he had a dash to the West Seattle outhouse because his apartment building doesn't have its own facilities. So, all right. So this is your excuse.
So you were...
It's the truth.
So you were showered up, ready to walk out at 7:15.
Yes. Dave called me at 6 and told me to be there till 8. I was going to go in earlier.
Come on, dude. You better hurry.
Is this him trying to make a futile attempt at getting that dollar amount back up to $15,000,
Yes,
Terry?
No, I don't think it is. Listen to his voice.
Yeah, but he would have, like you said, he would have emailed Dave and said, look, I'm not feeling well. I'm having trouble.
He doesn't want to tell people he's crapping his pants.
You can say you're not feeling well. I'm having some
But nobody's going to buy that. He knows that nobody's going to buy that.
Well, you don't... Buy what? The fact that he may have diarrhea?
The fact that he's sick. Well, I know, but, you know, he didn't want to be made fun of.
I don't think
And we're all judgmental.
I don't think a man his size has diarrhea, Terry. If he had diarrhea, he wouldn't be 400 pounds.
Whoa.
If he got this sudden diarrhea all the time, if he had that fast a metabolism, he wouldn't be 400 pounds. Men his size don't get sudden diarrhea.
You don't get diarrhea because you have a fast metabolism.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I can speak from experience. I am a naturally skinny kind of guy, Ribby Robbie, and I have a very fast metabolism, and you never know when it's going to spring up on you. I'm sure Vinny the Pooh can relate to this. Yes, can you now? Can we compare diarrhea and
Oh, my God. Do we
yes,
have
seriously.
to?
10, 15 minutes, it's on its way out.
Oh, jeez.
But
Oh,
you-
that's pretty.
I'm just letting you know.
When you're
Yeah.
sliding into home?
Now, you don't seem like you have the fastest metabolism,
Are you sure?
body composition in the world, gay. True or not true?
True.
What was it that you ate that put you over the edge?
He said it was just sudden.
Gay, I'll tell you what. Admit to
I
me...
woke up this morning and had to go, and I went normal,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
about 20 minutes later, it started again.
At least-
This is exactly why I didn't say anything, because you make fun of everything I goddamn do.
Oh, geez, here's going to break down.
At least you got up.
I would have emailed that. You would have gone there and
Whatever,
said everything.
settle down.
And I have to call and embarrass myself. I say what's going on.
Sick of his routine.
I agree, though, that you would have called him and you would have made fun of him anyway, so it was lose-lose for him.
But he should know that.
Are we sick of the breakdown dramatic moment here from the Ginger Fairy here?
Same old routine.
I'll tell you what. Admit that you're playing the breakdown diarrhea card.
Wow, I didn't know that
we all
one.
play.
And
I'll try that on Monday.
And I'll give you even though you're late, I'll give you the full allotment of money that was promised, and I won't deduct anything. Just admit that you were trying to pull one out. Oh, just admit that you made it up. All right?
Do you want to go to my apartment and check out my toilet?
Oh, jeez, no. I have no interest in going to your apartment for any reason whatsoever.
I'm not making it up.
But this happens to be the most enticing offer you've ever made.
Right. I've played that card before when I was supposed to mow the lawn, and my wife wonders why I didn't. I had diarrhea, okay? Jeez. Is that what you want to hear?
20 minutes I went, it was normal.
Yeah, the first one I went was normal.
No, it's not.
And then it was Niagara Falls.
Right. First one was normal.
Right.
I'm sure they're all very normal. Anyhow.
Choke a donkey, probably.
All right, so you got to be late. We'll see you when you get here. All right?
We're excited to see you.
I hope that nothing sudden happens on your trip over, especially being in traffic.
I hope it happens in the studio.
That's great that it coincidentally just stopped at 7:52.
Yes, it's very, very convenient that it is held off all through the time that you've been on your commute now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if he was at home at like 8:15 going, I'm dying, I cannot come in, then it'd be more believable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7:52. Done. I'm good. I'm out of here.
If I would have showed up at all, I wouldn't have been able to get the money.
Well, it's just very interesting that you don't seem to be needing to make a dash to the restroom now. But that's
the
fine.
amount that I crapped out, I don't know.
All right.
While sitting on the viaduct. Be careful, people.
Just
watch out.
Just unnecessary, Terry. Terry, what? Please.
First one was normal.
Maybe
what else is going on in the world, Terry?
Maybe he believes us now that it's exit only, Chief.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the world?
Wow. Well, in Boston and Massachusetts.
I'm sure this conversation will go a lot better. I'll go over a lot better on Bears.com. But
yeah, I'm sure it would.
Mm-hmm.
In Massachusetts General Hospital, they're trying this new therapy for women who don't like the look of their body. Mm-hmm. And when they look into a mirror, it's called...
And 70% of you shouldn't, by the way. At least.
Wow.
Go ahead.
It's called mirror exposure therapy, and it's supposed to get women to accentuate the positives about their bodies instead of criticizing every single flaw. So, like, you're supposed to step in front of the mirror and instead of saying, I've got a huge belly, you say something like, my lower abdomen is rounder than my upper, which looks good. So you're supposed to be, it's positive.
What if you can't find any positives whatsoever?
Well, no, but that's why you have to.
What if you can't find any? Why don't you just cut your losses and board up the mirror? How about that? Is that a possibility?
No, not with this therapy.
That may be the best part of the therapy that could be offered, Terry.
Well,
just board up all mirrors in your house. Call it a day.
Well, that's not offered in this therapy.
Because 70% minimum of you ladies out there should not be enjoying what you see in the mirror.
Wow, 70.
But the reality is that men's bodies are no better by any stretch of the imagination.
Getting out of the shower is not a good sight.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
What the hell is that? What's my dad doing in here? Jesus.
What the hell is that? The same thing it was when you wet it! Just a little wetter.
Yeah, I just don't look on the way in.
All right.
No, I don't look either way, so that's how you solve that problem.
Steven boarded up his mirrors.
Yeah.
You walk around in clothes, I look fairly attractive. And when they come off, not good.
Jeez.
First one was normal.
The T-Man. Power. They gon' catch me riding dirty.
It's the Ginger Kids theme song out there.
Is he riding dirty?
Mm-hmm. He's outside the door right now, Terry.
Oh, he's here.
Wow.
Make him wait.
Oh, you might not want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He'll huff and he'll puff.
Put Vinny on bathroom patrol.
Yeah,
geez.
no joke.
Yeah, if you can prove it.
Terry, give me, it is terribly disgusting. Please give me a couple of stories so we can break the monotony of what the conversation has been over the past 20 minutes, please.
Check this out. There's a new kid's toy called the Hog Wild Motorized Ice Cream Cone. And this is how it works. You put it's basically shaped like an ice cream cone.
Right.
You put a scoop of ice cream in the removable dish on top.
You do put real ice cream in there.
Yes,
All
you
right.
do. And then you hit the on
So it's
switch.
not that, like, total toyish kind of thing.
No, just the cone part is plastic toy.
All right.
And it has a dish on there that you remove, and that's what you put the ice cream on
Yes,
top of.
and what is the benefit of this? Why is why is it fun for the whole family? Why is it a fun toy for kids? Why is it
It makes
important?
the ice cream rotate in a circle so you don't have to, lick around.
Really?
It doesn't. You just stick your tongue out and it rotates for you.
This is not another key prime example of how lazy we've become as Americans. We can't even move our mouths to eat ice cream.
Oh, that's right. It's
Sure,
only
there are a lot of women out there that wish there were some dicks that did the same thing, Terry.
switch it on and rotate.
Lazy bitches don't want to move their mouth.
It's only $9.95, and you can buy it
wish it
online.
was.
And I do have.
Oh, you're talking about the ice cream again?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And I do have the website if you'd like it.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you don't have
You
to.
don't have to do anything except scoop the ice cream into the cup.
You don't have to negotiate your
No.
face,
No.
maneuver your mouth. You don't have to twist or turn.
You don't have to do anything with your wrist or anything.
Stick out tongue, enjoy ice cream.
Right. Just hold it up
tedious,
straight and go.
Shouldn't be that tough, I wouldn't think.
Why don't you buy one, Stephen, and try it out?
To eat ice cream?
Well, I'm a biter, so I wouldn't need something like that.
You're a biter, you don't lick at all?
I'm not a licker.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm not comfortable with this conversation either.
Lick.
Who doesn't lick? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I would say, you've got to lick.
You got to
obviously,
start
but-
out. The first, maybe you get impatient halfway through your ice cream eating experience, but you got to start out licking. If you have an ice cream cone, you got to start out licking.
I don't
He
think
doesn't
so.
even start out licking? Whoa.
You don't start out licking?
He just
Goes down quicker if you bite it.
Goes quicker if you bite it.
Then he can get
Needs
more.
immediate gratification.
Weird guy.
Weird guy.
You got 4 scoops standing on top of each other. You need to,
You need to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Start melting.
Right.
Whoa.
So 4 bites and you're done then.
Pretty much.
4 scoops.
4 scoops. Triple scoops, not enough. Well, this
It tastes better that way.
obviously a much-needed invention, Terry.
Oh, yeah, especially for our kids who are obese as it is.
The world was crying out for a device that made ice cream eating that much more easily done.
That's right.
Because it was such a task.
I know.
Then it would just wipe me out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you had to take a nap afterwards, didn't you?
Oh, my tongue is so sore.
So it rotates, just kind of keeps spinning.
It keeps spinning for you.
Yes.
So it's like, doing like pottery.
Right. I think they're going to make the opening scene of Ghost 2. Just
commercial?
Just this kind of moment, Terry.
2 tongues on there at the same time.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Playing Unchained Melody in the background.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that a nice moment?
Too bad Stephen didn't have it already queued up.
Well, I didn't know we were going there. How am I supposed to?
Well, you're supposed to have a little bit of vision on this
It
program.
has to
Stephen,
load,
after all the years.
You know it has to load.
Well,
You guys,
you're a biter.
and by the way, you have all the songs down there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Last night checked.
We're just
Yeah, but you're doing nothing up there, and we're making
Right.
magic happen down here.
Right, it's
See the
pretty much
difference?
magic.
Yes.
Yeah. Boy, that is magic.
Mm-hmm. Got to
magical.
believe.
Extremely magical. Okay.
Gotta
Ricky
believe
Lee
it
Jones,
is
Ricky
magic.
Martin.
Oh, there's
have
another
that,
one
too.
you think.
No, it could have been all over that one, too. He's not even listening anymore.
No.
Completely out of his element.
Element.
He's looking for something with elements in it now.
Still haven't heard Unchained Melody. But
I haven't.
You went to magic, so I had to
Well,
go.
you have to
you
mix
go from
it.
the R's to the O's.
you got some catching up to do. Oh, Olivia.
Wow.
That was very seamless as far as that little bit of mixing there, Stephen.
Right, well,
I can tell
I
you
wish it
something.
were that simple.
What club will you be at?
I hope DJ Ecstasy's not up this morning.
Oh, no, Joe.
Because he's going to worry about his gigs.
If I had wax, I could do it for you.
Whoa.
You got plenty of wax. Unfortunately, it's all in your ear.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, just for that, I'm turning it off.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Oh, don't punish us anymore. Jeez.
What else is going on, Terrence? What else is happening?
Oh, what's going on?
Whoa.
What's going on?
In New York City, there is a new club
New York City, New York, New York.
Yes.
called Pink Elephant.
Pink Elephant Club?
Yes. And it's going to debut a scent machine.
A scent machine.
Yes, and apparently it can fill the room with one of 30,000 different smells.
Different aromas.
Some of which contain pheromones to get everyone's libidos all moving.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Then they
It
break
opens
out
up next month.
They break out the automatic rotating ice cream tray.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a party.
It is.
Everyone's the size of a pink elephant before you know it.
That's a night of all nights.
Man.
Yes, just don't push that button that says Pink Elephant Droppings, because that could clear the room.
Yeah.
But they have 30,000 different scents.
Yes.
Didn't know there were 30,000.
And some with, like I said, the pheromones.
I figured there were about 7.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
But there's like 30,000 different scents.
Wow. It's amazing.
And they can decide on a given evening what scent to release into the room.
Right.
And it will have a direct impact on your state of mind, on your personality, on your course of events for the evening.
Sure enough.
It's amazing what an impact a quick whiff will do.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, you ready to bring in the Ginger Fairy?
A whiff.
Ginger
I think we should get this ice cream cone thing in.
Mm-hmm.
No. Maybe give it away as prizes.
Well, I got to head over to New York, Terry. I got to get online.
Yeah?
I got to get into the Pink Elephant Club. I got to push that button that says a queef from a hot girl. I got to be... Well, did I say that out loud?
I think you did.
Too loud.
Okay. You know, people qualified yesterday to be a part of this party plane, speaking of which, Terry.
Yes, they did.
We have 4 qualifiers. That means everyone's doing pretty damn well in the blackjack playing of your standard programming portion of your broadcast day here on Cube 93, Terry.
Yes.
You understood what I said?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was saying. And the following people were qualifiers from yesterday. We have Lawrence Blythe.
Mm-hmm.
Born 7/3/65.
Whoa! The oldest person I know.
From Federal Way, Washington. We have Asia Garrett.
Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a group called Asia?
Yeah, hit him up. Asia Garrett, born 11/4/78. I said hit him up. 11/4/78. She's from Kent, Terry.
Wow,
and
South End.
according to a Shelley Hart, who took very copious notes here, Terry, she indicates on the prize sheet.
Yes.
Let's even turn me up. Tell me if you fight the music. What are you doing there?
Not a
she's
professional.
Single, sexy, and Scorpio.
She's sexy and Scorpio?
Single, sexy, and Scorpio.
Wow.
Yes.
Scorpio's there on there.
And she put in parentheses, T-Man, everything you wanted to know.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very into astrological signs. And
Is there a MySpace on there?
Care what her status is. What?
Is there a MySpace on there?
Well, she has her email address here, but I'm getting the sense, because Pace didn't print out pictures, that he's already checked. Because he's a solid producer, Terry. He's already checked, and she doesn't have a MySpace. That's my guess. That's my hope.
That is correct.
Oh, yay! So if I punch in her email address in the search little area of MySpace, I'm not going to find any space of hers.
I tried by her name, too, and I didn't find anything by her name either, so...
You can punch away, kind of like me this weekend.
Asia Garrett's a qualifier, Terry.
Alrighty.
She's single, sexy, and Scorpio.
Wow, hey.
I'm looking for the girl that's CLI Taurus. That's my favorite sign.
We have Carrie Doyle. Carrie Doyle is born 8/21/82 from Tacoma, Terry.
All right.
And last but not least, or does that cover them all? Oh, no, we have Lon Purpleys.
Lon?
It's like Herples, but different. Lon Purpleys.
Another guy, huh?
Of Lacey.
Lacey. God, the South End. Wow.
I'm assuming Lon is a guy, yes? Maybe short for Lonnie or Lonard.
Lonard? How many Lonards do you know?
Lonisha?
Lonaria. Lonomatopea. Born 11/8/79. Lon Purpleys won on the 8 o'clock hour bit of programming. That'd be your nighttime players portion of your broadcast day.
Yeah.
And Lon has an email address that was written down here, in case Terry is interested.
Lon?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, Terry, I'm going to throw these names
in the hopper that we got?
In the old hopper.
Oh, bring it on over.
You want to pick today, Terry? You want to pick out of the hopper?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, grab one at random. Oh, jeez. Wow. You want to read the name you picked there, Terry? Without any real suspense? That was probably...
Oh,
If it says third grade handwriting, it's Harris.
That would be then Carrie Doyle.
Is that right?
Yes.
When did they win? Is it
4.
Dirty? 4 o'clock, so it's Dirty Harry,
it
right?
is Dirty Harry.
But it looks like he's trying, after all the criticism he took yesterday, he's trying to write neater, so he's actually up to a 6th grader's handwriting.
Yeah,
Terry. And he's writing with his right foot now.
I know.
Carrie Doyle?
Yes.
Of where, Terry?
She is from Tacoma, Wa.
From Tacoma, Wa?
Yeah.
She is, as long as we give her a quick call and find out where she's at.
Okay.
Now, what should I do? Should I just make her a winner right now?
No, you need to call her. And she has to be available.
Sounds good.
Do I even want to bother?
Yes.
All she could do is screw it up for
You're
herself.
going to get disappointed.
Such is life.
I got a check to hand over like an idiot, Terry. I got a lot of make time for that.
Well, the more
Where
you-
is that
the
check,
more-
by the way? You
the
still
more
have that
time,
check?
yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I've never really seen a $15,000 check before.
She probably never
It's
had.
like holding it for the past 10 minutes.
No, seriously, the highest check I've ever seen was like $1,300 with my name on it. So
Yes.
Wow, your name on it.
yeah, no, I was pretty excited.
Gloria, how did you get that?
Well, what did you do?
Actually, I had to pay like
What kind
$900
of
in
functions were you performing
It was
to
ridiculous.
get a $13,000 check?
1,300.
Work like 13-hour days for 2 weeks. But
Yes.
Wow.
nevertheless, I'm holding a $15,000 check.
Well, you are you are a 21-year-old who is afraid of gay people. You are a 21-year-old who actually, I think, has a problem with gay people. Is that fair to say? I mean, don't deny it if it's true. It's
I would say some of the statement is true. Fat,
yeah, gay phone operator, gayest. as
Yes,
it's known
I
now.
am afraid of it.
Made it very clear that he got a bad vibe from you the other day when you were standing out by the billboard, that he didn't appreciate, that you didn't want him to come anywhere near you because you made that very clear to him. So you don't like him at all.
No.
So on top of holding that check, and I'm sure to some extent it's bothering you even more because it's going to gayest.
Yeah, so like in a minute I'm going to have to give it to you and you're going to in turn give it to him, which is kind of hurting me inside. But it's okay.
Well, you can
It's a
hang
real
on to
check,
it for a
too.
while. No, it's a fake one.
Is it one of the big ones, that they...
No, it's a normal
The Ed
check.
McMahon size ones.
Yeah.
Get to some phone lines. Denise, you're on the air. Hello? Anyone there?
No.
Denise.
Yes, hello?
Yes.
Okay, just 1 second.
What can we do for you? Hello.
Hi, T-Man. I'm
Hi
sorry. I
there.
was in the middle of working. How
I
are you today?
understand how that happens sometimes, which is why I gave you a couple of seconds to collect yourself there.
I'm sorry. I've been lifting the phone to my ear and then putting it down, lifting it up and putting it
I
down.
know how it works. I do it all the time when I have conversations with just about everybody.
Get one of those
Hi,
machines
Terry.
that
How are
spins the
you
ice
doing?
cream.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you
I'm
a
a first-time
barista?
caller. I've never spoken with you guys before.
Well, what took you so long, Denise?
Just busy in life.
Okay,
I
what's
listen
on
to
your
you guys all the time, though.
What's on your mind this morning, love?
Well, I was calling in and I was listening to the radio, and I understand Gay Phone Operator was getting a $15,000 check this morning, and he was late and he didn't show up on time. Well,
Yeah.
I was calling in because you had mentioned it online, or on the air rather, that, well, what if I give it to a listener on the phone? So I've been on hold ever since because I'm getting married in September, and I could
she's
use the
asking.
money.
Do I just look like handout guy now, Terry?
Well,
Is that what I look like? Is that the biggest sap as I become here on the program? Because I'm
Sounds
handing
like
away 50.
you.
Cash machine is open.
The reality is you haven't called before today, Denise, and I don't know you. And I wish I didn't know Gay Phone Operator, to be very honest, Terry. I wish.
I know.
Yeah.
But over the years in his participation in the program, we've all, to some extent, become friendly with him. Now, I think if anyone in this room is the friendliest with him, it's Hot Carl Scott over here.
Sure.
All right?
So I got my name.
But
Whoa, don't need to know that.
I'm friendly enough with him that the reality is I guess, trying to save a freaking life, Terry.
Yes.
And I'm buying into the whole prospect that he's going to die in the next... Not that anyone can not step off the curb today and die.
Right.
But that's beyond anyone's control. This is something that perhaps I may be able to have a little bit of control over. So like the sucker that I am... And because he's been with us for 8 years now, some odd, give or take, kind of years here, Terry. And perhaps I'm in a situation where I can try to extend a life and create a little bit of quality of life in this pathetic man's world.
Sure.
That's the reason that I've decided to hand him a check for $15,000. Now, trust me on this. There is not a dollar more he's going to see in this lifetime or the next from me.
Okay.
But being, I guess, the sap that I am, that's what I'm going to do. And let me do it now before I change my mind.
I was going to say, we have any sappy music?
Can you bring him in already? Can you open the door? You can't?
I'll open the door.
Yeah, Vinny really does hate gay people.
She's shaking his head no when I said that. He said no.
All right, I'll bring him in.
Can you bring him in? Let's get this over with already. Please.
Apparently, ATM stands for Ass T-Man.
Or all of T-Man's money.
Oh, look at the cat! He's bigger than ever.
Holy Toledo.
That's more than Toledo.
Enormous, yeah.
All the Midwest.
Hello there, sir.
Good morning.
I was just explaining my thought process to how we got to this moment.
Oh, God.
And don't think I don't realize that you are the most ungrateful person in the world, because I don't care if you are thankful or grateful or whatever. That's not why I'm doing this. I know you're not going to be. I know you're just as apt to get all fed up, and you don't smell right either.
What are you talking about?
Well, given the events of the morning, I think maybe you would understand that.
No,
but let's get this over with real quick. Yeah, let me get through these formalities really quick. I'm going to hand you this check. You can do with it as you please. It's made out to Christopher Sterling. I did not make it out to the doctor because, as far as I'm concerned, yes, I'm trying to save a life, but you could go off to the Caribbean for all I care.
You should.
Take it to Costa Rica and have a good time.
Put it on red.
Go put it on red. In honor of yourself, for all I care.
Ooh,
you can do that, and I swear to you, I will not give a crap. But
that'd be fun to do it at the casino.
You could have two operations if it lands on red.
Wow.
You definitely do the second.
Ooh, 0-0. Oh, what a shame. But I am handing this to you because the thought process was I'm trying to create a bit of quality of life for you that obviously has not been there for, like, forever.
Exactly.
So here we sit at a life-changing moment for you.
Wow.
Will it change your life, Christopher Sterling? A prediction, please?
Yes, it will. I know it will.
How can you be so sure?
It has to help.
Mm-hmm.
Weighing less will definitely change my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, then there, I guess, in lies the reason, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
This here check.
Right there.
Oh. Gonna go to you, Chaka. All right? I can't reach that far. So you have to reach out your arm.
Nor can he. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
There it is.
Wow.
Come on, give him a hug.
Big hug. Rather give him 30 grand.
Okay. No, he'll say that.
And I give it to you because you have become a friend over the years, Gay, and I hope it works well for you. Terry Free is even tearing up. What's going on over there?
Well, it is. I really, really just hope that he follows through with it. I don't think that the surgery part, I know he's scared.
Because it's more than just this magical procedure that he's expecting. It's not like the doctor waves a wand and all of a sudden he becomes thin.
Right.
Terry's hoping you understand that part of it.
And I hope that he understands that you have to follow through with everything.
Or else I might as well just light the check on fire.
I want to see him successful.
Actually, then I could vote it out.
Wow. Yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see him successful. I do.
I definitely don't want it to go to waste.
No.
As I said, my part of it is over. I've done my deed. He can waste it. He can dupe me and not even get the surgery and go off to Caracas.
Wow.
Where is Caracas, Terry?
Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Nice bit of land. I swear to you, I will not begrudge you at all if you do that.
You get a postcard from Tahiti with...
If I got a postcard saying, ha-ha, I wish you were here.
7 sweaty guys surrounding him.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. I would be smiling and saying, hey, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that part of it?
I do understand that, but I'd rather have a life.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you crying? I don't get it.
Well, it's a big moment.
It is a big moment, and it's emotional.
It's really not that big a moment.
No, but it is.
Mm-hmm. Vinny the Pooh wanted to rip up the check right before he came in. I saw him make like a gesture. He doesn't have the guts. Because I don't even have my checkbook. Give the check to Vinny the Pooh for a second.
No.
Give the check to Vinny the Pooh for a second.
No.
Well, I guess it is technically his now. I gave it to him. But come on, I want to see if he has the guts.
No. I'm not taking the chance.
Yeah, no joke. No joke.
Why does he understand how hard my life has been?
All right, easy now. Why does Vinny
That's
the Pooh,
why it is such an emotional thing.
Why do you think he hates you so much, or dislikes you, or is uncomfortable around you?
I don't know. I don't understand because I'm not a bad person, and just because I'm gay doesn't mean you should be afraid of me and that you think I'm going to touch you. That's ridiculous.
Well, he might get AIDS if you touch him.
Well, you do have monster-like qualities in some.
Well, but Vinny has a friend who's just as big, so that is so it has nothing to do with his size, and it's all about.
He doesn't trust white people that big, though, Terry.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is.
And maybe that's it.
Yes.
Vinny doesn't care about white people.
Even though Vinny's mom is white.
Okay. I hope this is the first day of what will be the rest of your very satisfying quality life.
I hope so, too. Thank you.
Skinny man. I didn't think you'd be crying, though, when you got the check. I thought you'd be happy.
Oh, God. Well, I think he's very happy.
That's the thing. I am happy because I get to do something about it.
You may not understand emotions, but, I mean, they can be happy, too.
Yeah, when you cry.
He's a skinny phone operator.
Yeah, wow.
He's so
I'm not
skinny.
going to be skinny. That's what you guys don't understand.
You're going to be like half the size you are, though. And that's skinny to you.
Yeah.
That's skinny. That's our skinny.
I mean, my goal weight is 210 pounds. That's still obese for my height.
That's your height? There's a TH on you. Right. That chick Mona that came down, she lost like 200. She's like Vinny's size.
That's right.
Yeah, she is.
She's like a bird.
Yeah, but she didn't start where this guy's starting, I don't think, did she?
No, pretty close.
Yes,
really?
Did.
The surgery is scheduled for when, Gayest?
March 6th.
March 6th. Mark it on your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. That's the transition day in the life of gay phone operator.
Send flowers and candy.
Send flowers and mounds of candy.
Streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna
Yeah, he's in the right frame of mind for this surgery. He had McDonald's last night.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Come on.
He did print out a diet schedule that he's going to have to follow post the procedure on March 6th, Terry.
Really?
Like for the first number of days, all I can have is clear liquids, Jell-O, broth, popsicles.
Popsicles.
No sugar, no fruit juices.
Well, wow.
Herbal tea.
Wow.
2 ounces of water every hour.
You can't have lots of sugar because they actually call
Nobody cares.
You guys.
I know. Aren't
So
they
nice and supportive.
Yeah.
After the first week, he can start adding protein. I'm just reading along here. I'm just semi-interested in this, I guess.
Okay, protein,
He's
like?
going to start mixing with water, graduate to non-fat milk.
Oh.
He can have unsweetened 100% fruit juice with no pulp. By day 7 to 20, he can work in a V8.
Woohoo!
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
He can have thin cream soups, yogurt, no fruit chunks.
Well, yeah, because a chunk
None of them
fruit,
missing you, I guess, in your place.
a chunk of fruit could fill up the
fruity chunk
walnut.
if I ever saw one.
No, or he's allowed to have protein drinks at that point.
Oh, jeez.
And pudding.
Oh, he'll be
You better call the bathhouse. Here
he'll
it
be
comes.
tearing up the pudding like crazy.
Did you ask the doctor when he can start working in the salty nuts?
No, I didn't.
It doesn't say on here when you can get your Steiner blasted, too. Did you mention that to the doctor?
We've not discussed
It's very
that
important to your life.
It's important, but it's not something I've
Day
discussed
21, you can start working in applesauce, Terry, cottage cheese, cream of wheat.
Not until day 21. Wow, that's a long time.
Day 28, he can start working in mashed potatoes and bananas and beans.
Wow, it's like baby
You know what?
food.
I can't do this anymore. I can't eat anything. We're going to hear that.
That's what we're going to hear?
Yep.
That's your prediction?
Yep.
But I don't have a choice then. So, I mean...
He likes the fact that he has no choice. That's what he's going on. He's going to have no choice but to eat these things. You're going to have a choice. By week 6, you're going to be crying as you're making your way through the drive-thru of Jack in the Box.
No, because if I eat that stuff, I'm going to get sick, and I don't want to get sick.
Jason Riley writes in an email, and thank you, Jason, for the email. After that rant that I heard on the air this morning, how can gay phone operator continue to deny the infamous stairwell incident?
Oh.
Referring to your playing the diarrhea card this morning?
It wasn't me. This morning it was.
Someone looked just like you.
No, the guy doesn't even look like me. He has dark hair, and he's a lot taller.
Whatever. You still deny that?
No one's buying it.
Yeah, I will always deny
No one
that.
bought it then. No one's buying it now.
Oh, there's someone who wasn't me.
You pooed your pants.
In a stairwell.
Nice work.
Just a nightmare.
Oh,
No, I
goodness.
So you think he has no chance?
I don't know about no, but it's slim chances. It's going to be hard, man. He's not prepared
So
for
a
it.
year from now, what is your estimate on what his weight is going to be? 1 year from today.
He'll completely have given up in a year.
What's his weight going to be a year from today?
More than it is now.
Wow.
You think he'll get that big?
Or it'll be the same. Whatever. He'll be the same.
Same.
No change.
He'll lose some weight like the first couple of weeks or so, and then he'll throw in the towel.
You don't think
I
that
can't
it'll
throw
be
in the towel.
opposite?
That's what you don't understand.
You can, no.
No, I can't. Yes, I can eat bad things, but I still can't eat the amounts and your body doesn't absorb the fat or the nutrients.
But
that's the whole point of the procedure.
If you give it a year, you can get back to where you were.
So because his stomach's going to be the size of a walnut, it's just going to be spilling over the bow and down his ankles.
Well, it'll eventually start growing back once you start slamming it full of food.
Yeah, you have to work.
I hope they're not right, guys.
Me too.
If that's the truth, you might as well take me up on going to Caracas and sending the postcard of you surrounded by 8 men with your middle finger up at me or eat pineapple.
Well,
eat nothing but pineapple.
Sounds good, but I'm not doing that.
Because you believe this is going to be the method that gets you down to your fighting weight.
Definitely.
I don't know if intestinal fortitude is really something that Gay has inside of him, so I guess we'll find out.
So he doesn't realize that with this surgery needs a nice, strong helping of willpower.
Yes.
And
More than a strong
but
helping.
you never know.
And
Maybe
you think that the willpower is going to be brought on by the surgery. That's your argument here.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
don't have a choice. I have to continue with this.
We have a choice of working out. You won't be forced to work out.
All right. Anyhow, let me read some text pages that have rolled in this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for them at 97373. Don't you know that's 97373. And at 8:54 and 52 seconds, somebody writes, do you think that Gay is going to keep the lard the doctor takes out of his body and turn it into a huge bar of soap and squat on it for the rest of his life?
Oh, my gosh.
Interesting. They don't really, it's not like liposuction. They don't take fat out of you.
No, they don't.
No, I wish they did.
That's a good line. All right, 8:54 and 50 seconds. Somebody writes, good luck to you, Gayest. And T-Man, you have a good heart. Well, that's not true. I have a dumb head. There's a difference.
Good heart makes dumb head? Is that the
No.
saying? Oh.
No.
But thank
I know
you.
what you're saying.
Deep down, you have a bad heart. It's just your dumb head.
Yeah, exactly. Dumb head went out here. 8:54 and 46 seconds. When you gave Gay the check, it was a disgusting moment on your program, T-Man. I hope it wasn't business expense. As a matter of fact, I can't even deduct this from my taxes as like a charitable contribution, can I? I may even have to pay a gift tax on this. He's not a charity. He doesn't have an organization set up for himself.
He's got a website.
He's non-profit. He makes no money.
It would be like defrauding the government if I were, and I have such a dumb head, good heart, that I can't. This is just me being dummy number one.
Corporate loss, my friend.
I appreciate it.
Whatever. 8:52. That's not what it's about. 8:52 and 50 seconds. Somebody writes, T-Man, last night me and a couple of friends were prank calling people, doing the Great Magoo. People were falling for it like crazy. Oh, it was fun. All right. What else here?
Good for you.
8:51 and 56 seconds. Any chance gay phone operator is going to look very similar to Eric Flowers after his surgery?
Whoa, wouldn't that be something?
I see Danny Bonaducci.
8:51 and 50 seconds. T-Man, you still have time to cancel the check.
But you're not going to do that.
I might need to go.
You may want to get into that surgery today.
Yeah, I know.
You may need to go like
Cash
that,
it.
or
No, go and cash it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never know with you, actually.
You fat people.
8:50.
Yeah, you know all about it.
8:50 and 52 seconds. Gayest non-fan writes, give him the cash, or give the cash to the doctor to have him cut open and leave him like that fudge-packing ginger ash pirate that he is.
Wow. That's real nice. Oh, my gosh.
8:50 and 27 seconds. Just give me a grand. I'll perform the surgery for him. I have a butter knife and some super glue.
Oh, jeez. Come on, people.
8:50 and 9 seconds. That's stupid. Yeah.
Oh.
These all were so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the good one?
8:48, 38 seconds. Here's a good one. Christopher Sterling is such a gay name.
Yeah, it is. Sterling.
I picked it out myself.
8:44 and 49 seconds. T-Man, what is your sign? Sign Renee. Oh. Well, all these bits of information can be found on my MySpace.
There you go.
Yes.
How do you like that?
Yes, my MySpace has my sign, doesn't it?
I think
think it
so.
does,
Yes,
yeah.
it does.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yes, very much so.
Yield.
8:38 and 44 seconds. Gaze is bear crossing. 8:38 and 44. Oh, geez. 44 seconds. T-Man, you're wasting your money on Gayest when a worthwhile fat kid could get a lot more out of it. At least maybe opt for skinny hookers that could blow. Oh, jeez. All right.
Wow.
Can't read the rest of that.
Whoa.
8:38 and 41 seconds. T-Man, you are a big stupid pussy, and you might as well let Gay poke you in the ass.
Whoa. No!
Because what you just did on the air was your worst moment in the history of your radio show.
Whoa.
And I'm a big fan.
Wow.
Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, even a bit. No, I think they have very, very well within their right to write a comment like that. I basically feel the same way. I was a big fan of myself, too, until this moment. And now I have to re-question it, Terry.
So what happens in the laundry room later on today when you used to be a big fan?
But again, I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I don't even know if I can masturbate anymore. Terry. I don't have any respect for myself. But again,
it's gonna be tough.
Somehow I'll find a way.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
All I have to do is go to MySpace, see a couple pictures, and I'm back. But anyway.
Okay, I like myself.
Mm-hmm.
We're back.
But the reality is, I guess I just had a moment where I sat down, I weighed it all out. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
A moment that Gay certainly doesn't want to do these days. I weighed it all out, Terry, and I just decided, hey, I got to be the guy to help. Because if I were to get the news that he died from his fatness in like a year, I may actually say to myself, I could have done something.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the stupid part, that's where the dumb head part of me came in, Terry.
We should get what his weight is, just so we know.
He told us his weight during the break, because, of course, you and Hot Carl Scott have similar curiosities in that area. And Scott asked him the question, what his weight is right now, and he said 393.
393.
And if he says 393, you know it's probably 416.
Yeah, I would think.
No, that's what the scale said.
His final weight, at least the one we're going to ask before the surgery, is cube 93, Steve.
Yeah, well,
Isn't that ironic?
Is that the highest it goes or something, your scale?
Mm-hmm.
It was a doctor's scale. And my scale at home goes up to 400.
Yeah, you're like cube 93 plus 300 pounds.
8:23 and 20 seconds. I love it when you make that fat gay bitch cry. T-Man, you should have made him crap in his pants for the money. Signed, Junior.
Basically did.
Yeah, nice, Junior. Sweet.
8:19 and 40 seconds. Gay, you're an ungrateful butterball turkey. You're such a spoiled brat.
Wow.
And here's another example.
I'm not a spoiled brat.
Well, he has the money and you don't. So
yeah, so there you go, dude.
8:19 and 6 seconds. I played the diarrhea card to get out of a speeding ticket last week. Signed, Chris.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use that?
8:18 and 52 seconds. Hey, I signed up for MySpace. Yes, just yesterday, T-Man, so you can check me out and maybe qualify me or one of my hot-ass friends. Do it. And then they leave their MySpace address. Punch that in there. Mm-hmm. I can't even go through with it anymore. I have no respect for myself. Yeah.
Well, check out that MySpace and maybe it'll come out.
Mm-hmm. That's the gayest, fattest ginger kid liar I've ever heard in my life. Write somebody at 8:18 and 15 seconds.
I believe that he had the diarrhea.
The hits just keep on coming here, gay.
I know.
First one was normal, Steve, okay?
It was. That's what made me mad.
All right.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Has that never happened to you?
Okay, relax.
No.
It's like a normal shot, and then with a chaser of Rhea.
Oh my gosh.
You know, this is the one day of my life that I shouldn't have to see a text page like this. 8:15 and 47 seconds. T-Man, you are so cruel to gay. I'm cruel to gay. How the hell can you surmise that I'm cruel to gay on this day?
Call that person back. Ask them.
I'm not even going to bother, Terry.
Oh, jeez. You're so cruel. Yeah, right.
I just want this particular show to end, to be honest. I've never felt that way in my life.
Really?
I swear to you.
Wow.
I just want to be done with this today's show. This is one of the, typically, the 4 hours of the show are probably some of the best 4 hours of my day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Nice.
All right?
Yeah?
So we're glad to be a part of it.
Oh, jeez, it has nothing to do with you, Steve. But on this day, the time can't go fast enough.
Oh, well, all righty.
Well, we can do our spring ahead now instead of in April.
It's time to go.
Here's an interesting question, too. 8:12 and 48 seconds. I wasn't even aware of this. Hey, T, how come you're not in Hot Shots top 8 on MySpace?
Ooh.
But gayest is.
Wow.
Oh.
Hot Carl Scott is obviously a closet fairy.
It's a big closet, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in.
Yeah, but I'll make your top 8. I'm not in your top 8.
He was in it before you decided to get your account, so
He just left it that way.
I haven't gone in.
Well, I changed mine.
Changed them all out.
Oh, wow.
Or ours, I should say.
Yeah.
It's definitely yours, Stephen.
Yeah.
Terry never goes on there.
That's not true.
Actually, it is. You're right. It's not true because you did update your little bio.
I'm going to take Gay out today just for this whole cockamamie routine of taking us money.
All right, Gay, that's fine. Yeah, it was nice having you here. I guess we'll follow somewhere near close to the course of events that lead up and follow your surgery. All right?
Okay.
Are we having a play-by-play during his surgery?
I don't know what we're going to have, Terry. There's no plans for anything, all right?
Let's have a cake ready for him.
Please, let me I'm trying to finalize this moment if you're not picking up on this. Okay, yeah, but, all right. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
See you later.
Can I stay for a while?
No.
Please?
No, I'm being very clear and blunt with you. I would rather you leave right now.
Wow.
Right?
No, I'll wait.
Okay, because every time I look at you, I have to read these text pages, and part of me realizes they're right, Terry.
It's getting more
But
and more
I'm still happy I made the decision I made, but that doesn't mean I don't want you to leave right now and go home. All right? You never know when your next bout is going to be, by the way, and we have to Febreze the whole studio. So please.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right? Here he goes.
It'd be great after the surgery. You won't have to shower after every bowel movement.
Whoa. Have a great day.
Take care.
Have a good gay day.
There he is.
There he went.
And believe it or not, he's leaving sad with a sad look on his face.
Till he goes to the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he comes out. All happy.
You'll keep 100 for lunch.
The T-Man. Powers.
Yes, Terry, the hits just keep on coming with the text pages today. At 97373 touch, you know? Hits just keep on coming. Let's hear a couple of them. 9:28 and 57 seconds. T-Man, are you sure you're not Gaius' bitch? He seems to get whatever he wants from you.
Wow.
P.S. How do your mud flaps feel?
Well, that's not funny.
Rather snug. Thank you so much. Yes. At 9:28 and 44 seconds. Hey, T, you should change your name to Mrs. Butterworth because you are such a sap.
Wow.
Terry, hey. As I said, the text pages are perfectly within their right for these text pages, considering the events of the morning. And there is a large part of me that agrees with everything they're saying. However, if you ask me if I regret my decision, the answer is no.
Well, good.
Do I feel a little bit like Mrs. Butterworth? The answer is yes. Let's see what else we got here. Yoti, Terry Free is in love with Gayest. It's a deep secret. She knows it. He knows it. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, damn it.
9:24, 31 seconds. At least you guys can do is throw a post-surgery party. Have it fully catered, and all you guys gorge yourselves in front of him until somebody explodes. Hopefully, Terry. Signed, Scotty.
Sounds fun, though. We should have a party.
9:23 and 47 seconds between Gay and your billboard. You're out most people's yearly gross salary. Must be nice. 9:23 and 40 seconds. How the hell does someone walk into a public place, take $15,000 of someone else's hard-earned money, and walk out feeling good about the situations? Be a man, Gayest. Well, one little part of that is inaccurate. It's not exactly hard-earned money. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, we're not doing rocket science here.
You won that on your last poker tournament, huh?
I'm not a rocket ship or something.
Right. What's that now about poker tournament?
Yeah, you won that on your last poker tournament, didn't you?
Who did?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't win 15 grand.
Oh.
I won 1,500.
Oh.
Take a zero away.
Yes, take a zero away. That's what I won. Yeah, let's see what else here.
Better than nothing.
9:22 and 48 seconds when Gayest has his first couple of boyfriends dump him because of his warped, lousy personality. He'll be back to party platters in no time.
Wow.
9:22 and 46 seconds. Hey, T, you did a good, kind-hearted thing, but Butterball will misuse the money and you will never see it again, so yes, you're a dumbass.
Whoa.
9:21 and 15 seconds. Why give so much money for someone to lose weight? Tell him to take his fat ass to the gym like everyone else. 9:20 and 12 seconds. I hope Gay gets run over by a car or gets a heart attack on the way to the bank today.
Nice.
9:18 and 17 seconds. Why don't you give help to someone who could actually use you, like Schwager, instead of that fat bitch Gay?
You helped Swagger out with something.
Yeah, I mean, they've all been helped.
They all have.
Not to this extent, though. 9:17 and 47 seconds, T-Man. You're the helping people out is always a great thing. You're a wonderful man. Signed, Quincy.
Thanks, Quincy.
Nice. Quincy.
Good job, Q.
17 why doesn't Gay start working out the commercials that Terry Free's doing all those commercials for?
He's already tried that.
Yeah.
He was too mean.
Someone else helped him, too.
Yeah.
Been helped plenty.
9:17 and 43 seconds. Yes, absolutely. Fatty will fail. Terry has a better shot at celibacy. 9:17 and 39 seconds. Gay better officially get used to having the runs for the rest of his life, or at least never take a regular crap again.
Not a normal one.
9:17 and 31 seconds. Check out my MySpace. All right, that's a sampling of the text pages of the morning, Terry.
Smattering?
Yes.
Oh, goody.
It was an interesting one-time kind of show, Terry.
Yeah, definitely that.
Didn't even hear any of your stories, really.
No, I know. Well, no, we talked about the ice cream cone that rotates for you.
Sidetracked by minutia. Literally and figuratively.
Nonsense.
Cock and bull stuff.
You love that.
And, all right, we have the weekend now to get back to our senses and start anew on Monday.
Oh, that's right. It's Friday. Poor Jaden doesn't get any food this weekend because of Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
No, we'll find a crumb or two. How about that?
Yeah.
The T-Man. Q93's $1 bill game.